the kind of banner. Brand, the kind of banner.
Bread, you watching a kunyao. Ishiraka neat a tiafunina. Ozioma ADAKABRI or Ribo, baby.
The kind of banner.
Yes, you quite carry you. And a sure carry quine. Penny in wire. Yabo quite but to a sure. Ozioma ADAKABRI FRIMPONG MANSO. Watching a kunya, baby.
Yamama Trasio. Na Yamama ha. You've neat 100.9 FM so. And it's a year back my na swing. Na ene a year a juada. Aya huma babusumina ye womi. Need their tosu eduno. Afi empino eduno eminu. Mami se abodonko apa homiti edu enum. Na yetna sia. Na mema nti dwumadie ne yedeba. Omani ntio. Ena me ne unyina ye brei ye hwehwe se yedie ebebe yakwam. Na yetna free needs 100.9 FM ye ben. Dwumadie no mi amedi ho chia me ye fra me ADAKABRI Mamudu Osioma. Ai na eye amansan chia me Staff Sergeant Harrison Ford Kwabena Mafo. Ono so obeba na yetimi adwendwene enoma ehun saso ena eye panyini kwadwo damiado as usual ena production no esini na so the office magari osai ajeman the maestro utility ono so no oboni chidom an ansa ena akuya na akuya afriye ono ena obo mpanifo ehun eye wo chezo beka na say all service wo mo na abna frema bankro osimara Michi, Mafa. I'm not from my bankro and I want also technical production is in Naso. I brought from my bankro technical production is in National. My dear Nanaya Safo and also sono or bono echi edomwa. On social media handles and who do you one more eshe ama etimi ako ye ede ama yenina ada. Ansa and a dear Benia. A dear Sedaso ede ama engineering group of one. Achuagbo. Ai Walker but yakwa na najari na nabuaje ada sankroma wano so yesa ne mrane se sempro the facilities for no so ade eni nyina no big solo ana eye dada ana eye yaw ai na pen so no Ubrana ono de girlfriend ye de friend no na Mapuna ana DJ Bosco na ni nyina mo no mail so yesa ne mrane se tai ansa na ade no etimi aba na yehunu yehu ano nti nsama ekwaso ade edoso papa egoso papa babne
Ovenie. Oga, how are you?
How are me, dear? How are me?
Me send no message for our phone for so.
Aye. Eba ye pa so.
Ye.
Eba ni just
say no ya clear.
Ye clear pa. That me say just sa phone no. And the speakers no tweeters no wom pa. Mid range no so kasa pa.
Adam
pa. Camera.
Over.
And sakura ni ebedi ho nkomo no. Me mo recording we ni ntiade.
Alpha Bomani.
Yenti sa recording.
Yo.
Yenti sa recording kakra bi. Yenti sa recording kakra.
Nano. Winya suntie anwanwasem. Ejanu winya suntie anwanwasem.
100.9
Yenam agora so de beka anwanwasem. Yenam agora so de beka konfo kesi anoche huasem. Okonfo kesi anono. Okonfo hine no. Okonfo hine anoche no. Ase nyame amesika jefiri sura bira santimai. Okonfo kesi anono. Okonfo hine no. Okonfo hine anoche no. Ase nyame amesika jefiri sura bira santimai. Anoche onana no de frewo ai. Anoche ma homini so ai. Anoche onana no de frewo ai. anochie mahuminisu aye
Arefo ye mamu nyina akwaba yarefo papa bi amadaro mamu ni wono anka yenso ye ni hono eyi se otwedi amponte krafa mo atam nkuma chetu nso no bo wia wo abaduasa no oje abayen na daroma mu nyina mu mpomu ye nyansapo yenso yadwumayefo ene obia mpomu eye ene yasa ne modi asia biem ewo nyansapo so epo na ye kyekye no badwemba mu no eno ene se ahia madwemba ansa na yetimi esane a ene ye ba ne abesane ti bomodin subscribe share na like na wo de wadwen kyerɛ nso de ato ase e de amame meda se watie mi yenkoi na yenkoma ya sante nwoma okofo poma papa bi ya berewa yenkoma no akwaba na afi yemra okofo yemo akwaba banya nsaposo
ya ibu
se wo mpomu ye
danko potumi mpomu ye ne bompa ibo na nanu adaroma
ye do twedi ampon ase arefo ene senti ayasa aba na yabrewa yabefa na betene due yase na yebebɔ nkomo ensem bia ejentena ha na sɛde nyansapo sɛde munim no ya asɛm ni si aya na yempentempre ye huntutuma mpemmirika sanse yesi ofiti preko pepo se amoja ene eba akwada wo na anye fom tutumirika enti ana nya abotre na yedomu suko ye wia ya bepusu abrewa na afi no nsɛm no de amaye amanweni ba ko wo Ghana hanum a yebɛka se kasoafo nyina won na ye won prefect senior minister ya osafo mafo akoka nsɛm bi ama ne nsɛm odi tudwa no wokyirem a sɛ ye ka Ghana asante nka wo mo boaye e ma Ghana eye Ghana no ho na sabie kronto eye nuanom akyemfo nti Ghana no de okade akosia ne sɛ Ghana no ene akyem eno ne yese ene ye beba na ya brewa sabie kronto owa anwadi de ye tie kakra de afiri na no ansana yehuni ensem ni tie no ntinene yabai abrewa wadaroma wedi amane bona no omanweni ba ko a aswafo wo memu nyina wona ye panyimpa senior minister ya osafo mafo ena di tudwa wo kyirem se ye ka Ghana eno ane akyem na wo mo ma Ghana ye Ghana no asante enka ho ti ye baaya yesi ye betie wo no asem kakra unimu a obetimi di aboaye eno ti ne baaye
yo ejeusu midase Ghana na wo kan se odumanko abade yero ne wanfanto Ghana ene ye ni asante to so de asante tiase efiri tete na nanu abreso asante ete ho ya ni nkyiremu an se ebra ye nyina ye free Egypt ho no a ye beso ye de nkyiranom ne ayi adanse no na wo mu sabro bi e preference ase enti bibia ekon na kon so ye frɛ no esa esanti ye ntimi ntena ha enti santi no akyemfo nyina amoka ho na ne ye ba enti eduru ba bi no na kyerese mo se yabre ene ye cheye mu ho ha echemu no ne akyem ne chemu ne to aso enti asante de esane nti ne empese ebebe wu mu kura ya be yanim ena ye duru ba bi akonongonum so wei wo mu so ka ho na no ekire no a asantefo betena ha no na kun ewa asante ne akyem no ekon beto ye ntem ye ho so ye kosa enti konongonum no asantefo kwani yakoto wo mu a wo mu se ye asantefo etesi ye twa wo mu hokọ saa na sa akyemfo so ba na ye beto wo mu a wo mu se ye ya akyemfo ese saa nkrofo di wo mu ya asante ya akyem enti na konongo no fam ho ni nyina no ye frɛ ho asante akyem enti asante de ye nananom ebetena ya asante ha no ye de ye ho na nanu twu ni antwi kura bia na si woti akente ni wobiri yebo a ose tutu opoku wade breso ni enye din kese de to asante akonya so se wotimfo opoku wade katechi bibi esie bia wakata echire wodiri tumi wotimfo opoku wade obi entime ntra no na yɛhwɛ sɛ wɔmayi mu nyinaa yɛka wotimfo nyankopɔn wɔhene bɛɛ ne yɛbɔ ne din de wotimfo ɛka ho ɛka yɛwira asantehene santehene ne yɛfrɛ no wotimfo a wɔwɔ tumi a wɔno no wɔnsuro biribiara na obiara so ntimi mpem no ogyi nyankopɔn na ɛberɛ a asante ewo ho na mo prese gam na ban ni ade no ye de konfo adoche no obehe ye din wo hye se asante akonwa no sikadwa no edimu esikadwa ni dimu nti asante ma ye nsom yi na o ma asante ma ya te ase se santini bebie ni wo se esikadwa ekoto no santini bebie ni ho wose sikadwa ekoto no
asantini bebie ni ho wose sikadwa ekoto no wo kire bi sai
mi kire mu se wo mampanyina konwa no se wo no waye wo man nyina internet se wo ya akoboro ya sikadwa yi so enti wo santini ba so de na nanom ekna ya hyemu no ma wunya wa bekoto nti santini ba mete he kanene so santini ba na nanwa de a ya wiata so ya hyemu kana dendendende konfo anoche boye no da wo se wo kwapre mampanyine dwai na wunya na bibi ne ekoto wachi
ne firi
the sente saade a na nanom makwan emma santini ba sikadwa nkoto enti ni Ghana no a wo kan ye de yeti asante ya sante no ya konwa ani esikadwa amampanyina konwa na ewo ho no ebetu esikadwa kofi na ewo ho no wo men bia so ni ho a ebi wo ka asante ye onyankopɔ twie di ampo konfo anochi esre no ema wodi esikadwa firi soro ebreye na ho dwom wo ho a meto
awo mama
say ejanom winya asuntie anwanwansami enanom winya asuntie anwanwansami yenam agora so de be kama anwanwansam yenam agora so de be kan konfo kese anoche ho ansam akonfo kese no okonfo hine no okonfo hine anoche no wase nyame de asikadwa fi sura bra santiman anoche onana no dawasio anoche ma home so ai
abro aha kakra na wuduye na amma kai nyumi sanse ye kosuku no edu ye se culture amamre so na suku fo mfa nwumra ne nkonkoto a ebi amansini nyina etimi de saa nwumwe ba se obi ameto ne hwede ede na makai pa uduru ma homne so anochie wonananom refrewu ena ma mekai sata na mebo soprano na mitimi to papa ene de mayemre ne to na kofom se mi ko treni ache
enti na nanom agitumu se okonfo anochi wosre wotimfo nyankopon ena odi esikadwa efiri soro bre asanteman enti esikadwa no wo ho no akonwa bia ni ho a eche no ise firi nyankopon anim wodi bre asanteman enti me srese so wate wase wo Ghana wo baadaben Ghana no e baadaben ya ye ni asantefo ye nka ho a ehayen ya wo yesikadwa kofi sika na nanom de abu bese wodonko chiri bedom
odonko chiri bedom we rappers ne obeka se wo rhyme obetimi di aye raps pa odonko chiri bedom chirim
One say near wa baby a sum beria sum bibie ni saa ne sikadwanete
aya na husuo no enye te se abai pa ya ye hu eya ye se akokosra de di na ese ahabamono kakra bi tua soro
to no aha ye frɛ ne bedom
ne nkwaye de papa
enti no ohoho bi entimi mfiri baabi emedi asikadwa akonwa
esa brewa de wo kan nyina metiase a ensem a ye wura yi wono nyamfo yi eka yi no Ghana no kura na wo kan beto asanteman
beto a na san Ghana de baada bai ensi apem ahankon ne aduonum nso boso miensa no ne da etoso ensia na Ghana bai ye no kura ne awe na tete asante no efiri nananom twuni antwibra so no ebesi ne no Ghana be no yani mire Ghana no yedi kawo yakonwa atumi wo mu ya wo konfo kese anoche asere wo nyankopon amodi abra asanteman enti yani no yentoto ya asante nase
esanse abrewa wo kasa kro kan ya bobo ahemfu bi a wonmo atem a wonmo ebuaye ekonkoden ede ema Ghana din a na tese de wo kan kosia ne se wo bobo ahemfu din a omokonye na asante kan de a na esa asante ahemfu bi ani wonmo a wonmo de omo je sa ntokwa no se bi a womo bua
se no wo mu aye da big six asante fo ye nka ho ye de ne ya wo yakonwa dada ye somo no ya aman bebre hyeyase aman bebre hyeyase na wono a wo kan we me sre ne se ye wira wotimfo asante hin wotena se na wo ba nanimu a obetimi yesi fom hwim no aba nanimu ana so wo beti ya
asante mantem akura no beba bebo abeya manyosema bebo nto ane ade a obia free babia usi e wo se okofie okosre kwayanza obia no a watimi atwi afa so
enu nti na ye se wo hene kira ade a eye ahini ade a ye hina no enti asante man nyina wotimfo asante hin wonu hina no enti so ya aburu kira hima wo ye hene wo ye die wo ba asante man mu ha aje so obesere no kwa mu obie o watimi ewuram wo hina no no ye se asante ahini ye kan wo hina obi a ahini uruna no nti asante ahini one day we timfo asante
na sa brewa se betwase ade wo kan nyina no ne na si okrowe ene obrore ngoma so na wote sikadwa kofi so otumfo se 82 Dr. Raise the Power 2 ene wo bia wo ye asante hini bia no wae se bodan a yekosie Yesu mu no ebo na ede to ano no ni se hini ansa na watimi awuram akohwe no
wa mia efuna untimi nwuram e ma na nyi nti yewira wo hini santeman ano nti sade awutie bia wo ba santeman mu ha e wo so di ka besere kwai koranza na ansa na si yewira te ho a na wo ya wo kasai wo ba wontima wo beso aguso eyi akyea ahia wo chaacha eyi akyea sade etie bia obekwa ha wontoma ne waduru baabi agina ho pirim asere kwan san wanya kwanya tutu anamo aba yewira edim abekyea no yewira sante hene no ana edina sante na wo ho no enya ade ketwa wose etoto na se ekora enti Ghana beto asante sedi abrewe kan yarefo sedi akusabi nkronto mo amakenkan krata kakra ne die mo amunim anya hwe kura ne yakoyachi afi apem ene hankono wo hanumu a 1900 asema ameka yi abra ya asante akokase ekoso ene eko akase na asante ene abrofo ede atia yam so amomodi wonu so nkunim nyina no saatem na Ghana enye Ghana na Ghana ni ho eso saatem na asante di kan ene abrofo ako
asante ade ne ho a se na asante pese obeyi wo man a kasata no nko no di ka beye wo man ansa na mo Ghana no kra no ebaaye enti sa abrewa
Sanity. Abrofo beba wo bayi mu kra no Ghana ma yi mu no. Enu asante forso. Enu asante forso be bra. Wo mu ba ya wo mu de mare toto be fa yewira se. Wo bo kodi akwakire no amenwuye no. Na mu Ghana yi na edi ho. Enti asante fo ma kra de ani bedie edi mumume todwon akwasi burudin no. Wo mu di na chi ne fonton from antifo ani abre. Wo twa body atwa kwadu tusu. Wo twa body atwa kwadu tusu. Wa chiri ye wiro fa ye tusu kwa aburuchiri. Se burani aye bio. Se burani aye bio. Wa chiri ye wiro burani aye bio aye.
abrewa sa to nwum ne biem sesi so
Wo twa body atwa kwadu tusu. Wo twa body atwa kwadu tusu. Wa chiri ye wiro fa ye tusu kwa aburuchiri. Se burani aye bio. Se burani aye bio. Wa chiri ye wiro burani aye bio aye.
na se sa nwum we ya wutu emeti ase ade nti e ma ne to nwum no body akogina ode ama yewura e ma no ne kodu no ti so obetwe e body dia obetwa kodu ndi atoso dia ko aye bio broni waye bi pa asechira no no
Se no. Nti so atwa body e dia twa kwadu to so. Yesa ni epian ni ya aka nyina akọ. Na so wanti bi epian ya nkọ dia waye bi na anya ni nyina.
eti abrewa wote wono na se wotete nsem bi se ya na se na wankasa no hu si ye wo
Ya na me hu nyenya me se dia ase aboa nyenya bi se aboa tea bi tene fa wo ho na wo ho keka wo no. Se binya akwa nkasa e ma basante mayente e ma de ode betu na adwene mu fanto na adwene e ma obi enye mu ntiase a me dakora amena bididi enya me de dise minya kwan e de tuma sante mayenim e ma obi hunu se so okena komato na yemu e de wo mu kan e yemogu kane no na nanu beto anansesem a na yetu dum bi sam ebi wo hokora na wo mu de yegyina maaso ye ma apani aputonsu ko kwa abene kalfo abene ne ye ma apani aputonsu ye se mekwa ayetwe no eno ne yedidi nkamfo ana kuku nti de ma apani aputonsu
amokwa ayetwe ne ye ne ye fre na aputonsu ene na wa kire mu pa minima aputonsu kro minim mokwa ayetwe ne saa no
obubu no watwi bebre ha ne ye fre no aputu
tosi kan ho ana
tosi nka ho
mekonu nko a
na ye twinki no ne yedidi kokwa na enkamfo
kokwa ben kanfo aben de ma pani aputonsu meme ana no de nka ho ma no se pusa
de du baby a de ma pani ntushi mu ye sika na Yesu
de ma pani ntushi mu ye sika na Yesu aju
sana don't akoye
eti abrewa ye be sorry so aye koyi efutu be na de be kan ade akire amanyofo a because ensem bi say no abra de mimi hunu ne say eye ensem a etimititi nipa mu esa asem ni fie na wo kotwe asem ade abafie say de obofo ya okọ nwura mu wanwe so ankwan bofu dwuma na okoto say abo achichide ene ne magura okosi sa wodum ba fie di bagini din ekowi akire no ekoye ono aka odinti eje akireba no asem ni fie na ade asem ba fie eti afutu oben na abeka de akire amanyofo titiwo ene nne nchiri ma ya be ya yekeka nsem basa owura yi enya bere di kan ni otaka ne nsem no pa ene ne wasade wi ya be wi
owura no ayam te se mpanyimfo se sebe empofoforo eni dwe
ade ene mpo
obi a wate wonu weni bibi ye fanse bi kura sini bi a wate obi ye mu no nya hwe na akire no okonya ba bi sia wo pofoforo no dwe no woye
ade se dia ne ka se o kire kwase aduare a woda kra ne tuana no ebi no
so aye mrentoa intine die no akwaya mpofoforo ni dwe enu nti no e wo se ye ni asanteman ye yire ye ho na ye me ye ni da ho na ye sikadwa no ye bu no ni ye ma no so e ma asante ye kese ma asante mu yedu da koye sa ase nya ya na ye de hu ko wurawura amanyesem bi mu na ye de hu ko bata we mu ene we na yese ne we na yese ya na ye bra asante man ase nti ade a me sra ne se be ma no wo kasa ya won kasa yi se wo huru bibi no ba ya won san ko na chinko bisa won ko na chinu bisa mi na asante yen kasa nti asante kwa asante etiase
yen kasa nti asante etiase okofo poma nyansapo fe na asante ngoma ena eneye wodi tuo akotwere baabia e wo se etwere no no na ha ena nyansapo yeso edi mbesie ye tumfo na yaka kire mu se sebe moma ye ninye ye de ho na ye mo ye homoden se de be be gina bia no ye be ma ya sante no ene o man Ghana no mumu no ene be kukuruku yenyi kasantwi kasaburo kasafi eniema ebetumi de wo hawo ene amane e de abre ye so no na ye wi adachi dia yankoda ne obofo a okose achechede be afie be ye mento asem bedi bagini di a won ma ankogoro achechede ma amese mo de wo ma mfre nko na mpanyimfo ofie ene se wi ekoda ne asem ma no aha ena ye di musie ye mo nyina ammo ene hwe ye je ahenewa mimidi ene abusua pani
nti achechede ene to dwom afi won to dwom se asem mpenipa nipa ne pa asem
asem we mpenipa asem mpenipa nipa ne pa ne ho asem
ti na achechede ndie wo mu boye gita no wasi tenkinte nipa asem mpenipa tenkinte nipa ne pa asem
tenkinte
mpenipa tenkinte nipa ne pa asem
tenkinte
nti e sa anu afa ne se ye nkohwe ekwa na kese bofo no ye wie no na kese sa achechede ka asem mpenipa nipa ne pass
ese wo mo no bofo free ho ko dwabo na se ko ya ye ko wi amana na ene o ma agro no so ye ayo
yesi mo fa wo mo say de wo kan na no kore ekwa ne ye wie no
ayeka
aha na kese asem mpenipa ni nipa ene pass
abusia na manugu so a yeso dia na abrewa sade we dia bebumu ehu akohia pa afa ne ehu o mogeta na no mo tenkinten asem panipa tenkinten tifatu tim aya watu bi tenkinten waje so asem panipa midi ne abusia panyini osu adiomi efom nyina nsia ne mam nyina mu ene hwa wajen ahenewa
adenti ne ebube ne brebe nse si ebube ebe ye de den
kura preko enim sebe odwampopo bi esi kuro ni mu a wase wadore so
Panyini wantena fie ema aseduamfo
blani pie frimantam bahin se pin enye nkwande wa na yesotro no wa
ansa no di asebe fita na no makode ebrensi am wa otua ne nsem mojabumo ni hu
duanani wie klaman wo ye sofo kra wonye yie bi
tontonte ye no nsane ya fa
nyansapo
abone ntaka na mane yakese na ntakra abone die fanyinam kwatere kwa
mada uro ma ntuma ye fe ni din de sein
ni din Obama
akola wa no so pese utrimu usuma ense bratama
the family ne honhon hia na America sa
sebe ka ya twere ni mu nyame nai ebu afa so enye de ya twere ni mu twa nyame
osika ya twere ni mu nyame nai kura na ebu afa so nya de ya twere ho twere nyame kwame kuma chairman me chia papa baabi a wo bia Abraham Buadi a former presiding member Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly ana yane no betwetwe nkomo yi Abraham Buadi amwa ha
Jojo ADAKABRI
na wie wo mpoti sen
me da nyame na wani kia e wo mi area nyame ne kusulo hwame
ha okofu poma osi asem mpenipa de nipa ne pa asem
ofa ni se wa uni
na dia na asia eye nana ya asafo maafo nana mu a musimu be demonstration ebe press conference etia no wi
ofa edika yen chankran fo na yen panchi akefie my president ne bia kana pam especially that thing alankojo chairman and the MPP for na ofa Edika min trade mu kakra. Send ni papel. Sɛ ɔmo mpɛw asante yɛyɛ den a sɛnea nyame bɔ ɔmo no ɔbɛyɛ kɛse ayɛ kɛse sɛnea ɛteɛ nothing can change it ɔbɛyɛ deɛ nti a asante ne ba baakɔ ɔfa obi anaa bɔgya firi baabi ba a ɔgye na ɔde aka na busua ɔba me boa ne ba bɛrima ɛkɔ ɔfa bɔgya firi baabi ba a ɔgye na ɔde aka na busua of a man, be a typical example of narrative Samidema way. Me papa, a santini, me mammy, a infantini. Ye will be slip, Emily upper west. Me papa, de me bath, you know. Me go 48 years. Near me see me there, me 2 years. Me anum me mammy, is a me papa, which you feel. The Santa Santiago. A Santiago, no ma ye. Na asante pa obia say the moja ofa papa bi ka kire me say Ghana ntokwa ntumi sita dan ntokwa be ti no just asante asori so oko adentra asante so nkoda because asante ti asia say try be o Ghana bia ni moja wo bi because ni nana no na this year afa tribe bia eti asante wo ebi ya dagomba ebi ya nanumba ebi ya fante ebi asante ebi edo ni wan ye kokko iti de bia asɛmtia bo se na asante ye monto mobo ye mbre wase
ananu eye togbe fuga wono na ye anwonafo nyina hene ewa asante otumfuo sa atu sante hene se togbe fuga wote ne nka che na dabre wo dem enti wotu ahemfo se ye nkonkonkɔhwe se togbe fuga no ho te sen ni ampa kotoko hene ne nchia sononko efama togbe fuga
ofa ta fe dia wodi bia ka asema me ken e kyerɛ asante wodo sɛnea yɛka ne sɛ asante nkae ne nya no kɔ asante nkae nkae mu bi oboma ma nya assemblyman keke o ya assemblyman e wo tumfo baabi ɔte baabi a Her Royal Majesty baabi a Nana Akufo-Addo ba order e wona na president Akufo-Addo e wona na Jerry John Rawlings yire ene ne papa abusuate ke be ye dia ma me pantiniba enso asante e wodo omade enu ti de bia ni pa bi se om di asante ni betiki fom baabi adu no yem ye tiatia enye ye papa ye bibia otapma ofa pato baabi no mu di nkomo no asante pa na pa asante anata tribal you beto kama bi no tika kansa
said ye kwa akopre chairmanship of MPP or Eastern Region ana kwawni abrantie ogina fa ana yede achimni abrantie ba be so plant no itine nkyiremu ni nyina ko wie se bibia be ye dia eje so se yede ma chairman achimni a one betimi ewurawura a wo wura ba bia so bebie no
na santini bi ka ho
dabi
sante hin ku bi ko srebi
dabi
sante bi ko ya den wo tapo ma kwa no
sende na che se Ghana begina no nyina no Eastern Region it is
enti amani abra mi kontokoi santokoi na kubija se ending for ya trofo omo beto omo tete asantini asintel o kaya ya ko 2016 na ndi ti forte the man na adwa atim for person mu be mu ma ko nano eso si asante de na oba kai
anya buku nyina be
e ma ye ko me ko bi ena ya na so ma ko na ko pa santo ko wi aba e te do ya ma ndi ti forte mo kai no aba ma na se be mo ba asante da on ni
enti tawaso kakra opo ai obesamba eti enyum we se ekosan de ma kosan de ma ti
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai.
What for ba?
Mwana frobo.
Mo wisio.
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai. Frama, ede frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchire muliano. Na chimbomu.
Asante mbia mami asante bia asante fo amuchire wo muliano.
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai.
Mwana frobo.
Pia. Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai.
What for ba?
Mwana frobo.
Mo wisio.
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai. Frama, ede frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchire muliano. Na chimbomu.
Opo.
Aba.
Gina so kakra bi netie. Ti ade 15 seconds. Na wasem kan no. Yenhwe. Wada roma sentim biem no po man tie bi.
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai.
Mwana frobo.
Pia. Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai.
What for ba?
Mwana frobo.
Mo wisio.
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai. Frama, ede frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchire muliano. Na chimbomu.
Oh.
Wasa asante fo amuchire munuanom.
Nuanom.
Da chimbehunu.
Behu. Ani ade asate mo so no. Aba. Ni aka be sise. Yama ya ni abere ni se. Ofa resa asema e bayi. Me papa osafo maako. Eya MPP panyini pa o. MPP asem ni etam. Ade sesem ni akonya asem ma ho. Enti asante kopie mu dan wo. Enu ati. Ko 2 weeks ofa. Party panyini pia ni o pra asante ma wa kesentia. Ade osafo maako kan. Me ne o kasa so. Ena ba asante ma. Empeni kwesi ya ni wa asante ma mu. Obdi asante di akodi nyam. And on the aquatic yomope, Ejo, a slow for a cassette yasantia, would be a 3 million. Of a meeting to me and nothing ye. It did to me, it said 2 weeks in your majority leader of the party or company for a party. A sentimental and what copy I won't cry. The cassette yasanti my baby name say. Yenya po. Ono dia. Asante mo konya na nkasa ena de no koye. Mesia. Baby name say. Ofani etema wo. Aya ya original tema. Tema want me. Wona oda party no one asante mo. Then ana kufa no ba. Wona wodi na ni bi na komensia. So what's up, my brother? When I was in anything, I come and see the summer time this year, because it's over there, woman, come here. You better for strong in it. See a bath and see my mother people. You can't say your papa, yet me answer my own to me. Say, I'm an copy theater. I am serious. Send your can a brother, and then you are able to understand their press conference or count. Because yes, nothing more be a part president and demanding every chicken pop. Yes, nothing money as a English. Tempo, yes, and the Maya, Payan Yamubi, or Bormanum, the other one not to say. Can not turn and pop the cat, no here. Nanamu, Mamurepi, Munti, and say, I'm not the Mukoyano. I'm only a cassette, I'm a dear Namukapa. Opa, I said, what I said, this was a marvel. I'm a patch. A patch of the castle. So when that's what I said, yes, it's too many.
Opo. My young fancy na said a domino at me a jitri. Say ye pion na wa bank crying. And ti nyame and farmer me doing crying. Na ade wo mu bia no na yentimi enhwe na yentimi eni ho dwuma
aba
aha opo
ye di wi no say enkopem to adani answer here yes start sign petition The regional chairman and Kata Bibi and Pasadia will and condemn on Sapumafu and Senator Mepachawa. Papa, we will call for his resignation. And as a vote of no confidence, Yabin Tomonia, Nana Tomania, Yabina Sado Chairman, Ewa Santa River. Yea, car of this year, our Kaya Yabapa. Papa, it will happen. You call me Bravo. I could just send them more. I sent them baby. I didn't send them more. Sapumafu. This is the second time. I can't say yes to mine. If you're telling me what last time I was 20 pennies to mine.
No po.
20 pennies to mine. Papa, yes, nothing for so something to me. Everything you have to say, and your parents depending on your quarter, your leader, or you never to pay. If you're slow, man, to form a car. You're sorry, somebody enjoy or some from the bottle. That's at the Marco Mantoy. And yes, I have. Yes, it's too many.
Why, yeah, it was a pa. Nah, what must I say? Almost the same.
What's here or how extreme punk?
Mwana frugo.
Pia. Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai.
What therefore ba? Mwana frugo.
Mo wisio.
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai. Frama, ede frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchiri muliano. Na chimbomu.
Majale was ye.
Over.
Majale.
Over Moha.
Say Timbium. I just say, Papa Plum for Najuat Nasiano.
Mwana frugo.
Pia. Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai.
What therefore ba? Mwana frugo.
Mo wisio.
Mwana frobo, chichidre frobo awawai. Frama, ede frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchiri muliano. Na chimbomu.
Hey! Majale.
Over.
Asi asante fo amuchiri muliano. Dachi mube hunu.
When they are there, and this was when they began the mouth. We're crying.
Kanutum.
When they your cop petumanza.
This your cop petum. Now what's Nasi?
Na yetimiaje. Abakwa 70 years.
Yetimiaje abakwa 70 years. Aye. Unse 1951. And a cheddar. The electoral commission. A commissioner Bruni na hwe so. And ye tuaba. Ewo eye Gokus. 1951 ye tuaba o Gokus no. Na that time eye Kwame Nkrumah. Unse eye odododio. So no. Ntromna Saturn friend Ward 5 Accra Central. Inti Kwame Nkrumah crowd na or the prison. Inti Johnson Wax. So that company friend Johnson Wax, no American company.
Johnson Wax. No more day.
Unto me sprint tuntum.
Okay.
And no my baby a baby
baby and Johnson.
Them has into baby
baby Johnson products
and Johnson so
Johnson and
aha to mo product no obi an them and to obi anim aha a baby oil any a soap we did Johnson for no aha it's panyini a company no da no your friend Mr. Nylander.
Okay.
So no ni papa Nylander ena ogina Accra Central ena ye catch the Nylander say Uncle Ada.
Okay.
Na Kwame Nkrumah at the prison, no.
Yeah.
Yenye campaign ma Kwame Nkrumah. Ewo Accra Central. That time so na Accra Central no. UP for no so no. Na Emmanuel Obichabe Lamte. Ona wu Jake Otanka ni Lante Obichabe Lamte. Twa no.
Yeah.
Aha, ona gina ye. Na Kwame Nkrumah the prison no. Accra Central ye tuaba. Ede ma Kwame Nkrumah. Emma Kwame Nkrumah baye. It Kwame Nkrumah baye no. And obey a leader of government business.
Yeah.
na na de wo mo ne se mpanimfo no di kanfo no JB Dankwa ka grant mo mpanimfo no nyina susu se ye pe self government strong the shortest possible time. And na Kwame Nkrumah ka say ye pe self government now. So to that time no say Kwame Nkrumah no wo fa Dwantoa brothers and Scoville Sanapoku Dwantoa na say Franka Dubopi Dwantoa wo fa Dwantoa brothers and wo fa bo tuonom so no agbede manom and Kwame Nkrumah ko into that time no Kwame Nkrumah na ma frugu say be popular entina ka be hia no a na je say won ya ne ton akokọ no no mu dos na Kwame Nkrumah pe edom no ama wo matimi ata na chi entino enu ochusu akokọ as the symbol of CPP the man wo maton akokọ ni nyina no ebe gina CPP na chi if they could identify with akokọ no and they could identify with frugu no right enti ba say ye person government now no eho enkrafo him for so ni kwabna boni sort in nka
oh yeah matini
na che say awam na ba say adwadifuo prices nti ye bekwa akoye boycott so ahono positive action dey che abetwam kono no enti ni kwabna boni num ni kwabna boni na sa time na broni na ye commissioner of police the broni na no commissioner of police ni afere Carutes major Carutes na ni kwabna boni enipa bi ekokọ to share no so ewa ne quarters kolomashi and we free Carutes say Carutes let the men come even Kanjaga men that the just ye can process for Kanjaga for no and they are from Busa North and South and he when MP for no
Busa North
and South aya
me check it
ni ehwe so omo ya brane a amaliba ya Busa de Jackie Busa North and South yes I mean trust we so da mpete bi gunu Busa North and South Dominica Yene or Boga na say o Busa Busa North and South
Hokrampo do on the way James
Agaga
James or not
James Agaga or your Busa ni
not
and why be South Russia Maliba na Busa South James Agaga or Busa North James Asa man o Busa South
and Busa South so no crano
yey Busa South ma one no that time no one na ye Kanjaga for
we a pack
Clementa Park enti Busa for no that time from Kanjaga for enti che say wo ka prosi pa say bema pa gina ho so be di prosi no wa ho de na Busa na ye Kanjaga for no enti ni kwabna boni and of major Carutes and o catch and say some people come to Makolomashi send the policeman to come even Kanjaga men
okay
na che say Kanjaga for no mo kwa o mo betimi apamu e dom na free
woman ya brane
and Agaga o ya brane Clementa Park o ya brane and Kanjaga for pa na chem we say Paula Fogo say o ya Kanjaga ni ntu say Paula Fogo gira how say o ya brane papa inti apai omo yes adie we nyina nkrafo isuko then 51 year to abano and the sha says afi the year agitating for self government and the can say broni ese yankonko to aba 1954 inti broni ka ese yankonko aba 1954 no and na yakoko to aba 1954 no still na nya conclusive it anya conclusive no and the ba say broni suma colonial secretary no near friend say Leonard Boyd so no the colonial secretary no ba Ghana that you nyan to drink Ghana abako Gold Coast
Gold Coast breno
na say ya obetimi determine say Ghana ya ripe see independence no when you obedrum kran no wanko ba bia say Asante eno okoye enti Leonard Boyd ekọ Asante no tata me papa obi amankwa ana CE Amogofre ofri bekwai so hono ana krobodu say enti omude Leonard Boyd kono ana omude ne fa plane ya de fa plane no ana UP fo no so omu nyina bo kuntunkunum dika because now asam keso mo bu ofuo etiche say the whole Kumasi say tun what the plane so ba be sie no inchense no so nyina ye say tun nze Kumasi inchense ye nsesa no so no na nka ke metiwe tamu di program ato e na nka afibia kra no mutimi ka so obi a wo mo ne dan so kra no yakwa akwaje inchense ye mfa mo ne dan no so na bia ya man discount kakra take Kumasi betumi beautify no eti Leonard boy ekodu asante no the way a na santefo e bukuntumkunu mu ana obaye be ka kire Kwame Nkrumah ana o ka kire Queen say okay Yansanko election 1956 na party a obetimi a carry election no sa party no ana be yeden obe yede independence no be ma no
okay
1956 no almost sign edi hyehyɛ so elections no enti o me de hyehyɛ so 56 no na ye 104 if I'm right so no the 104 no edi hyehyɛ so that na Kumasi ye 21 seats. It Kumasi 21 seats, no. I recall, say CPP nya 8 of the seats.
Okay, out of the 21.
Out of the 21. So no. Next time, just say one man ne wo Kumasi mpanimfo no. Just say ya rally kram ye be ponweni. And na Krobodu say wakwa win fiti kumawu ho nyina de ba. Na just say be na ba betwa afija say betwa joso de aba rally no. Obi nimba bia Krobodu say fa ye so tui so memuin. Ti ye be pen rally ya de say afedie ekenken. Hey! Moku and na just say ya soa no a wakwa win seat no akumawu. That make kasa no. Ohine wo gina mu ema eye Krobodu say ebe win kumawu seat no eye bema otuo e champon. The bema tuo champon e ho aseda ene Krobodu say ene atwebu akodi secondary school no.
Yeah, TK.
E ho aseda ene eye atwebu akodi secondary school. HS Satam ne car na Mercedes Benz eye 1 2 3. And then the driver near friend yadonko.
Okay.
So no. Ene say Krobodu say de be duru Subim Valley a tie na no asema e de be toss ma CPP nya 8 seats e wa Asante.
Okay.
Eno ena Leonard boy ba say e de saade a na e was say ye de independence ye de ba. The Kwame Nkrumah in September 1956 ena we de motion on independence no. What they call parliament enim. That time no edom no sorry koi, that is the beginning and the mother of all boycotts. Edom no sorry a koi. It's the beginning and the mother of all boycotts. September 1956. Now I governor no Aiden Clark. Eventually, let's just say was say Kofi Abrefa Buzia and then the Kasa. Now ordinary signature kwasha de no so. Enti ma Kwame Nkrumah any Krobodu say any bedemanum achikasli Hayford mu Welbeck num omu na omu gina ho no a omu na podium no sase no no. Omu na ne wo podium no so ntiase no na we sa processes we hu afiri mu majele hu afiri mu hu afiri mu na yeye enu na ba say in not that say you betimi anya say tension ebeba form nti no tension ebeba form no ene ko wie say e de yanya regional assemblies so no the regional assemblies no 1960 Republican Constitution no the regional assemblies majali busa me say why na a regional assembly no or chairman e wa Asante
okay
no your lawyer ni the friend lawyer Tamaklo so no enti sa lawyer Tamaklo no what in the far and carry ni ba and nyinsa ene ne wo ya on be wo akwadam ya tu ni din Joyce Tamaklo sa Joyce Tamaklo no na Adam Mahama Mahama John Dramani Mahama ni papa fa no nyinsa ene ne wo ya tu akwadam din Ibrahim Mahama be asem ni friba lawyer Tamaklo no and 1960 we chairman of the regional assembly no ono ne fa and carry ni ba ne nyinsa ene ne wo ya tu akwadam din Joyce Tamaklo Emma Joyce Tamaklo no esoso no Mahama efa no ene no nyinsa ne wo ya tu akwadam din Ibrahim Mahama igwe baba mechiawo eso ye nyina ye ba ko the sanchere mu we de free hene Certain be mamintie, certain be mamintie, certain be asante fua ye chiri ye nuanu we, certain be mamintie, certain be mamintie, tim be mamintie, tim be mamintie, tim be mamintie. Hey! Hey! Majele!
Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai.
Mwana frugo.
Pia! Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai.
What therefore ba? Mwana frugo.
Mo visio.
Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai. Frama, eje frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchiri mulianum. Dachi mbehu.
Wasi asante fo amuchiri mulianum. Dachi mbehunu. Hey! Majele! Nankanya asam ni yenka. Uche Ghana mumiensa se wo eye Northern Belt. Ene ye wo eye Middle Belt.
Middle, yeah.
Ene wo Coastal Belt. So no. Na eye Northern Belt no. Eye 5 Northern regions no. Majele wouldn't say constituency say ho nyina eye 65.
Say okay. Okay, constituency say
ni nyina eye 65.
Okay.
And na Middle Belt no. Wouldn't say constituency say Middle Belt ni nyina eye 119.
Okay.
And na ye Southern Belt no. Constituency say ho nyina eye saying 109.
109.
And the 119
119. Say so when 65.
65. And ye for mommy. Ye for mommy papa. Ye for mommy
65 now 119.
And 91 and was Southern Belt.
Yes.
And Northern Belt no 65. Right? And now Middle Belt no 119. And the Southern Belt no 91.
Okay.
Now so dear ben one more mamintie. Hey! 12 no.
Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai.
Mwana frugo.
Pia! Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai.
What therefore ba? Mwana frugo.
Mo visio.
Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai. Frama, eje frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchiri mulianum. Dachi mbehu.
Dachi mbehu nampa. This is a 65. Aya Northern Belt. And
119.
119.
At the Middle Belt.
Aya the Middle Belt. And the Southern Belt no. Aya 91. That's Santifu amumpemu ni anoma semwe. Dachi mbehu no. Ahun ba bi de makoduru. And wayi mama no. And wayi mama no. And wayi mama no. And wayi mama no. Yeah! Na do ani mu ye nua kora do ani mu ye nua no kora na ye mo den. De oni mu ye nua no. De wani mu ye nua no. De wani mu ye nua no. Ayikofu na tie akonnwa kese so. Yukuni no kora na ye mo den. Yukuni no ana ye mo den. Eso abrunti. Ebo the last one I mean.
Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai.
Mwana frugo.
Pia! Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai.
What therefore ba? Mwana frugo.
Mo visio.
Mwana froboa, chichidre froboa, wawai. Frama, eje frama.
Odeyo.
Asante fo amuchiri mulianum. Dachi mbehu.
Nankanya sanka majele we ya difre hene. Aya mi papa mi wo fa ya wo ka asemi. Nisi ene fra wisa o. Nisi ene fra wisa. Nini efre asen insuta. Nini apanyini doctor ene ya asen insuta ohene kese wo. Nini apanyini kura kumase na otena ye. West End Hospital. Ewo Patase. West End Hospital ewo Patase. Nini apanyini kumase na ote. As long as we gina ho. What's it? We can go Dr. Watson. West End Hospital, Satam Patase. Patase. Dr. Kwachi Mafo ɛna wo titintimman ɛwɔ Kumase yɛ kan doctor for papa ɛwɔ Kumase a Dr. Kwachi Mafo ɛnɛ wɔn yɛ asensuta ɔyɛ ɔhene kɛseɛ wɔ hɔ ne nua kuma ne nana ɔmo si ne free as awisa ɛna wɔ pere de ama ne sefoɔ yi etuado yɛ kan kura no a kankoanka ho na sabiaku mukyire mu a bɛkɔ akɔhunu sɛ wo nana ba akora ɔne salusu ɛna nyinsan yɛ na wo nana ba yɛ na nana ba yɛ na hwa ba yɛ enti ɛna yɛbɛka ne sɛ nkyiremu bebree no ya na ɛnyɛ na nkanyɛ sa ka bɛkyiremu a de akɔ akɔduru ɛyɛ akwa mu fie ka bɛkyiremu de akɔduru akwa mu fie bɛkyiremu akɔduru akwa mu fie ka bɛkyiremu ayɛ den akɔduru akwa mu fie ɛyɛ ɛma akwa mu fie ba abomosu ɛba akyɛbi ɛbɛsene kɔ ɛyɛ akuropɔn abɛkyerɛm ɛnyɛ wɔn do wɔn nyɛ biribi o wɔn no wɔn nyɛ biribi o wɔn paase wɔn nyɛ biribi o na ɛyɛ santefo a yɛkyiri yɛ nuanom wɔn de wɔn nyɛ biribi o santefo a yɛkyiri yɛ nuanom wɔde bɛ fa santini so do wɔte tia santini so ɔmma direct me tia santini so da wɔde bɛ fa santini so tia ne nua santini so ɛna sɛ obi ehunu sɛ mo de hia ne sɛ yɛbɛma mo business ne ama mo sika mo betie mo nua santini so ɛna yɛto nwom ne kyerɛ ɔmo no mmea na ɛmɛ akɔdɛ ma na dum no ana wonya num no ɛsan bɔ baako ma metie bɔ baako ma metie hey bɔ baako ma mensantie biem ɛde nya nuru ha
Awai. Frama, yeah, frama.
Mono afroboa, chichidre afroboa. Awai.
Mono afrobo.
Pia. Mono afroboa, chichidre afroboa, awai.
What therefore ba? Mono afrobo.
Mo visio.
Mono afroboa, chichidre afroboa, awai. Frama, yeah, frama.
Odeyo.
Asante for amuchire muliano na chimbohu
But what say ono akwada nkra tisa aye na som de oso obo last one
Mono afroboa chichidre afroboa wawai
Mono afrobo
Pia Mono afroboa chichidre afroboa wawai
What therefore ba Mono afrobo
Mo visio
Mono afroboa chichidre afroboa wawai Frama, yeah, frama.
Odeyo.
Asante for amuchire muliano na chimbohu
Mono afroboa chichidre afroboa wawai
Mono afrobo
Pia Mono afroboa chichidre afroboa wawai
What therefore ba Mono afrobo
Mo visio
Mono afroboa chichidre afroboa wawai Frama, yeah, frama.
Odeyo.
Asante for amuchire muliano na chimbohu
Sida Stronko and Fama Kunlugana. Se Kunlugana and Wakwafa, Araba Bazin Pills, Eddie Abraye, Naraba Bazin Pills, Yawadia Bay, Emma and a useful Araba Bazin Pills. Na ye and I can say, Obano or a periodic cycle bia, or Komu bia, Brano, na no and Araba Bazeno, Ebwa May, Emma will be to among Casabiaku, or baby or would humpo cano as I would say, one to Hushi, Araba Bazin, Swabama, or Bada Sabiaku, Ubenya Tinka Papabi, Amon, Suanu Seno, a Bakra was yes, no Wapa Wono, or the Araba Bazin, Ebetibia CSA, Nina, Araba Bazin, and a Kunlugana Diaba, Etime Abua, na Mema so dear, or for honchon capsules no dia mamo honchon capsules here Araba Bazin ene Kunlugana dia bay honchon capsules no bema we over 35 we over 40 na I was show prostate disorder it is so prostate ho atitwuma kakra ojonso na bia kam na tadia no mo hyehyew ni nyina ne honchon capsules ɛna Kunu Ghana ɛde aba na Mr. Kill ɛna ɛyɛ bɛrima wo lie by do so bɛte atenka papa bi na pe so no wobɛtumi atu stress na se ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ de bɛne a ɛyɛ Mr. Kill ɛna ɛde bɛbrɛ king tablet ɛna wo stabilize na watumi ahwɛ ama wo pressure ɛtumi akɔ yie ne nyinaa yɛ Kunu Ghana na de aba wobɛtumi afrɛ Kunu Ghana on 024-413-9176 024-413-9176 and 020-413-9176 020-413-9176 027-413-9176 027-413-9176 GBKBK way Yachiamo Yamatinase Madidia Yamase June it 100.9 FM and ne Juada June 20 2022 now just about 24 minutes past 2 in the studios in a minute na Ora Enokafua kwa Watanase of the MPP stock TT Cardinal of the NDC stock but for now dear me offer Jerry papers no any munsam kakra ewo honom na tim kakra bi na efa ema yene na ehunu
over we there Oko Central Regional Ghanaian Times so the ababeto one na bridge no almost ma reconstructing but wavana bisa say your bridges we hwet ma motorway dey a say the etimi na say materials na dey no we ya immediately na etimi woma vehicles etimi fa so na me say na nya the proper understanding
na Central Region say bridge na dey
say djukwa dey no say between Twifu Praso we dey unim everywhere Twifu Praso ni Cape Coast
Asiaka yenchirichiri mu se wukọ na abusa Cape Coast odwane abrewa bia se wo hwe Wesley girls obeka kiro se akakumdu girls na hwehwe so hono mo se se wo kakum so ate se free baby kakum idi kakum no river kakum
okay
nti won se mfantefo no bia bridge ne da no nsuo no na yare ne se kakum do
kakumdo
enti enti ukase kakumdo girls na just say Wesley girls for asem na wo ken enti nsuo ni nya nu Twifu Praso be ya so hono Twifu Praso no pra no na enam ho so hono on say pra no enya twam wo adanse ne asem Praso no a na just say onam kushia achi wonom sa so hono na fe no wakọ bu say okọ Praso ansa eno de aba sechre himan na wode aba beposo na wa crosso Cape Coast Takrady road no na wa veg to the right na wa kwakọ pie Shama na wa kwakọ bopo no e wo Shama enti we say no all crosso takum no so ahono na oda wutra Wesley girls a onko ahibia e je say kakum no e wo ho enti honmo na kakum do enti honmo no na bridge no etimi awoshi away sa so hono enti wo ko djukwa wonam ho wo ko kakum a wonam ho so enti nsuo no na kakum
say no aso cross ko Twifu Praso
just Praso no wona chi
okay
Praso no wona chi kakra enti eba ne say no a na watimi abo professor Amiyakumfi ohene ba Amiyakumfi eba nsa no seja wo hema dinjira hema na say na si ewo djukwa so ye ahemfie kese no djukwa enti na chese wo professor etumlika na oka ohema ho na omo kokohwe enti eno na chese Ministry of Roads o ma ba o mani abrea o me na edie na wo ka kire Ghana fo a bridge etimi awoshe amemwaka no makojija either ends of baby akabu
omo wo sa ho no ye danger because sada mi na ni bajeja na eme wawa mehwe mfoni na eba na mehwe na me say na di ensuo ye na hoden atimi awoshi bridge de ko achim bridge na biro okra makwan no emu adampan na amafa kokojina ano no meanwhile ensuo no eguso a etwam wohwe ensuo no mirika adi tuni na hoden de ko na na fo me so na amafo jina ho na me na me wawa
subanya yetimu
but bia na wo mbe magicians me sana me na me zo me jina wo me magicians
na ujina wa na ye den eno okuta phone no otwa ensuo ne mirika no a chese woto no no se wo hwe speed na ensuo die ya enti nkobi betom ama no watimi aswimi against ensuo no mirika na de na so ho no enti eno so akwa ya se enti e kire wo se na wo be kaya ma remfi mienu nie ɛna kwasi amu akwanta wofa ɔka say ɛyɛ bridges bebree wo ma we mu aye weak
very weak
enti ya no ahwe yie enkanka se nsuo totɔ na wofa bridge no so a ebetimi a cave in enti ɔse your bridges some 2 years ago I recall very well aye weak the bridges
bebree the number gratos so bridges
the number of bridges are weak enti ya na wahwe yie so ahono say enkojejejeja bridge ne ensuo yiri na wugina bridge no so opede wo ho so wonim arches no kura no bi ensuo no ayi afa ho enti ne nyina ne say toaso e ne entie de wo de man
enti say no ekone ne yesi efia hodo including na yankafo prisons onyina
anu ti asa fufuro
aflade
eye juka kakumu dunso eye different no and na goes to Elmina
and so called flats yankafo de no so no enti there's a weekend the central region holiday
because a honna ensuo no
overflow on the bank
so because the speed ensuo no dey ba so to be the say the wo price say on say pra no chance free ko pra so so ahu no eti pra no ye oni ba bia ni ho no ma sabe yaku woni di asem na say okọ na okọkọtena pra no ho no kana asem a wonia de obeye bia na enye no hute etu osisi ukura na so no anso okọ no okọ pra ne chew de oso be ye bia pra be twitwa ade no so enti eye wodi free kwa so na che pra no onso wodi namu a onso na me kirew na wodi ewuram de aba be si eye ofuase ne ayerebi so ahu no enti ofuase ne ayerebi no wodi namu a ni nyina so ye the bridge steel bridge and ye de ato nti afi na odekọ na unsa chimso aduro kura no obetene nka ho na afi no okọ aye achiase maye bi kura bia me besa kwa
achiase achimachiase
wo free oda na wokọ aye achimso aduro na wokọ achimachiase na twese wesane edekọ otwatere nkwa na dekọ aprade so ho no eti udu achiase na wo so wuram baby a eye brem no ene eye brem no ebomu a fast current wo ho no nkura ye mbehyew ho so no woni na kase ye wo Ghana ha nyina woni ni nyina ho na benya wo mo enti asojafo ekọ achiase jango wo afi nyina ti ye pe adwene amoma we a ukọ pesika akọtọ adwene no hefa ukum woni ni no no aho na ya adwene
samo
na nim sa woni ni nam tesa adwene
sa na wo mo ka de
so aka bi ahweda na de measure that can't say me ma ayi woni ni
wa ma bia ma kan che da
na no adwene ya de enti no na che wo hwe the way a prano na osane so it was sane sa na ode ko adanse ene asene no a ti se wo san betwam befa wodan akofa jedem na ekuro bi ho ye friend pra ho into how proud before to be dread to be asking proud no to once na wa cross e wo proud anima do kura do koko honom so na cheta fe wo de akọ na wa akọ cross adanse praso nie na asene praso nie so no na cheta utwam sa na no wonnam se de na me ka che okane no e just wonnam kushia asene kushia na na jinsem ehuna bobrim e just wonnam ni kuro kasiem na odinam akire ho no saa na je so akwakofa praso so na fe no oben western region kakra na wakwafa sakire himan no asa branch aba be fa be poso so ti pra no hwe ba bi ofiri na wo gather speed so no ensuo no so no the more emutwe no na je say gather speed more into obi de say tano wo hwe tano no ba bi a wo fire ni speed a wa gather so enso ebi wo the longest river in the world unse ombeka say eye esi achinyiji aba ho the longest river river now and nkrofo akwa person mo sesa no say eye Amazon so okay the longest river river now and ombeka mo sesa say Amazon so no enti ni nyina no sesa na enye yie Amazon no ever 9 countries and now so far 12 countries. You can imagine. So I said the AC kro. Eti ensuo de ya udi ensuo di agro. Udi ensuo di agro dia yo papa.
Ahweye na ese we.
Ahweye na ose we. So hono.
Ahweye. Ya sha ose emu ayekusu.
Emu ayekusu.
Ejiri se MC.
Na bo se eta ho saa so na ensuo no wo baabi a your friend is saying enam
yeah
it won't to one moment kodo tena nsuo so no obetimi akose ya ba obedu baabi no wo so obo papa miensa e wo left no obo papa ko right papa miensa on left na chese baabi ensuo no nam no chese wa mo papa no a ensuo no be divert no course so eti ensuo de wodi di agro de ayew so wo be so hunu nsuo so eta ho a wo yem be hyew so de a eye ufri enche so hono a win enche na wo de ba be sene de akọ elobo
yes
so hono udru eye jima ekro bi ho na fa the right na wo be ba be si asem krom udru asem krom na fa right between asem krom and elobo wa akokoto pra no necessary wani nya din a wa hwe be twahwe just like that maybe Johnson for bridge be the sorty
yeah Dr. Sipayanki
o asem yi obi aso enu pedi dia ultimate kan
me bon kai
aja don't nsuo nya nsuo da ho a esese ke di nsuo edi agro kra udi nsuo di agro a edi ayo udi nsuo di agro a edi agro a edi ayo
we can do the central region utum say
central region utum say o ma je ho je na pa
no eye ne hu bi pa
o ma
eye ne hu bi
pa
good
ede be biem
na ofa eye new crusading garden nso a nanado wa kwakọ dane de eye second phase eye University of Ghana Medical Center no into new crusading garden so
ko de de no na che second phase no
second phase ne say
eye de ne
so second phase ne de say no ya wie the first phase into second phase ne no ma entiele no ni nyina no ewo mu a say president
be ne wo ha sisi ya say obi sha de ya say na wa enwie na wo ba na wo be beto aso a
yeah
ade na wo pie so a make historical accuracy no what me acknowledge say ade we second phase na me ba bebi na first phase no e nipa so me si de bebe ye e na me so so second phase more especially that uba na sika no kura da ho agi sika na to de amount na akoko bie ne nti wo kan na aye den wo kan na aye den say wo ka say and na we na ye first phase no
no so abebie
and na me so ma ba bebie second phase more especially say sika so sa da ho de amount enti du ba bia speech writers no so no omunye na ye capture historical accounts no ye so no because we be say years to come akoda bi be kwa read story no na ohunu say we na sha ase and na we beto aso we yes aso na o inculcate the spirit of continuity no so because so be do ba bi no obe hye bibi ase ono so ko no ontimi nwie are you saying say na we so aba no say ka say on acknowledge say we na so ye say e man ya yesua bibi no ye ntimi nsua hwe emfam free mu ana enti ya na speech writers mo ntwro na enyensen na ho mfa man dia wo so ebeduru bre bia so be sha ase a wo so wanwie no obi ba na ehia ma se da bia etimi acknowledge say we ye no ye say ana me boa
no kre
kinkan dia ho no bia me ntia
eti wo fa wom na odi afutuo e dia ma eye facility eye University of Ghana say wo betimi manage eye facility no say ye wie ni yia e betimi aboa ama facility na etimi agina na nan so na ofa eye daily dispatcher ono so oka eye ye maame Sarah Jo Asafo oka na sem se ni eye ade a eni braba se amanfo okasa se ebeya ye mpam no na parliament kura nyini mfiri ho na parliament nyini mfiri wa ohwe na ebe ha adwen obetima contest independent it over daily dispatcher nim ho a eno so eda ho a ode aba beto ha eye Sarah Jo Asafo issue na the Ghanaian Observer anymore no eno nso na ye Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia vice president ni funi da ha na say education sits at the core of the government agenda just say ye kan ho masua pa de a Dr. Bawumia kire say aben eni abre papa say e ho masua no ebedi kan e wo de bibia obeyemu eno nso wa kire mu e wa ha na we die MPP for elections a womoko Daily Statesman for the aba or say enipa nsia and a general secretary position no womo epe yewra John Boadu wa ha yewra Frederick Operansa wa ha House Onua won to bisi wa ha Justin Kodua Frimpong ono so wa ha Musa Idrisu Superior oba ha superior papa. And Ajama Brempe Ramsey, Onozo Aha, is independence statement. Ibisa said, now, why? And will be to Medin Kunim. Na wababi di a general secretary or MPP. Iti anoso ebo enimo ha. Ofa the informer Christian Council for normal can one say they are for Ghana. So may you be ye and na one more pay. Sorry kabumukui. Or may you be ye now more penalty and so on. Kathleen Nadi. Yamame Kathleen Nadi. Say on a new NCCE boss. The honest phone in a bo informer anymore or can and once a year pa. Na daily guide or see D-Day for MPP chairs and another chairman for no one more veteran no me did say one muguso abiri one muguso inti daily guide a capture say chairman for no more pre a year MPP no one more veteran no so a year ne now if I see you said that find that a brano or the report to my no watch say a year car quenchiano enipa 1140 abusumi num entem enipa 1140 ena womawu wamatoa nananom ewon se ye do ka kwanhia mu wamo che se eso ate ye de toto afi etwa mu no ho a eso ate nti ehunsu mponi nti eso ate mponi numbers ne de say eso ate because afi etwa mu no na eye 1250 enipa ewu ye but ye de toto afi we ho de na abosumi num ntam no enipa 1140 it is a kakra free so be 8.8% decline awachire mo e wa hase ye no so find that or the ababeto ho nti ka kwanhia ho nsam ne de
you find an enemy
no ne
ache say enipa say etufo bo kura ne say
oh we there we say
1140 in 5 months in 5 months no dem hwe ne say 1140 somebody at home in 1140 divided by 5 just 228 persons every month divided by 30 statistically 7.6 persons die every day almost 8 persons a day afwa say adie ne komunipa almost 8 persons every day e Ghana na obi twa no Majer obi twa no
ofaji ye hwehwemu ni ye bisa because nipan song every day
a teacher say last year 5 months no 1250
yeah
and at this time about 1140 it just eswati
8.8
eswati saying eswati saying is eswati 110 just your says is here no now do we know at the year this year no
and so road safety for there be almost ready almost here
there is statistics in there young can say Elvis Darko he's a great guy
oh yes
and not there
there's sound kwando
not there two anymore we but one country the year found
that one me hu de ekoso the year found so there na woman a year responsible no and ye nyina yes a trouble yes you can na ye nyina ya bo hu de ro ni ati say de ekoso ni enti anya hwe kra ye kan say no obi be ya hwe yi
just say obi timi kuta heavy duty truck
yeah
obi timi okuta container I was say ya fix no very well onto the container e die na betimi ama amuni akotoko ka so komunipa eti ka di nchen na nka nye hu but enne ugigi wanim na hunu se just a load no achia no ho sa
ayam shishia nko
na ko di nchen ya di ayo
yeah
very serious
ayam shishia
se enne munyina tron enne munyina no chese akwanhia bi ebete nanu hwe eye sofo ni na yire lawyer I mean I work on a ngutrile ho chese ya na wunni akokodru pa wundi menhwe
they were very young
wunni akokodru pa wundi menhwe out also utimi hunu se ya na edie pa na road accident it me cut nipa life short sir.
I reckon some more.
Yeah, avoidable.
I reckon some.
Infrastructure na then.
Yeah, road infrastructure. So road safety and the road infrastructure. At least the engineering of our roads.
Na ade no so hwa kwan na eye no so na manfo wu wo so. Kwan na eye no eno na manfo wu wo so. Edu buka de benya na nka kwan na nye. Na ne yetutum kakra nka kro bia be ya hweye. Because akwantempo no eye no na manfo wu wo so pa. Eti ene wo bedu ba bi na se kwan na nya. Then udru ha na kohwere kakra na hokọ akwansia bia ensi bia na ode eno kwa akwansia de besi a na ka to woboko
advanced countries na highways no over highways no yeah you have 5 lanes unsia the incoming vehicle no like the Nkoko bypass unsia kabi
am chete koba be na hye car na se na nipa dodo san na bo tia so na okompia ibitime bana dwene say am kra koba be na hye me kai ase it is say koba did to say
na dia samaba
odi ko hia de oba
koba did to say
mostly of the ehu pa na say odi be hia the income say head on collision is a very dangerous crash competing
ahomagye wonu say tomantese car watimi atutomu alajo heya watutom hwe ba bia wo fribo watimi atutomu freedom akiri ho aba
do bejagu
police depot one they call alajo hono no so eti ban sa no wa wona mo ba bi no na akwakwa yo hawo nipa do san na say wonam single carriageway sukura na o shiaka na dwene mu no o ya let say o hwe say ka na mi hia no no obe veg aba me lane mu ana
of say traffic management in the city of Accra any major cities must be carefully looked at. Or see a shiny year because like say the regional minister friend saying onion select in a co outskirt of this I know see na heavy duty vehicles because of I say cars I can see no be no more omu from am and use for braking systems it is all the traffic so that's a traffic jam and in from no e call for see na so oba very dangerous. I was here share the management of these heavy vehicles, no, line the routes of the inner cities, no. Na MY, so every woman and Tiana Joe and a rock runimo. And so see every man almost outskirts. Said they be a cars in Ketuan.
The new breed in also use so retarded at the board braking system, no. Into retarder, no. Unya driver, we have very experienced grana. The brake pad grana, and we just like that. We use to retard and their complementary braking system. No, item biano retard no emma engine no mum itimi emma. But ubusa won say.
You can any BNC no retarders ni bi o.
Ekumankuma ni retarder.
There be can say registration BNC no.
No
retarder. Any retarder. Okay, o cars for tomatoes, cars for anywhere. O see anyway
but I will say tomatoes for no or particular brand a DAF XF and CF say XF no and SF no to make up and a CF no so nina no be come ya na if you are retarded sir it may boa for the braking system but the point is driving in ekuta no ya na experience na na saying
experience counts if I want to okay the issuance of your driver's license now I think it's a license F.
A specialist F.
F no. No, you go through the mail. A particular some number of years of friends driving, and it's as soon as you acquire the license F no. And those categories of vehicles and so no. I just say what drew that stage. And I think say from D horn air corner. Being out to use tomatoes for cars and then tipper trucks near there. Don't you? It is assumed say what drive here from license B. I could C, I could D, I do that level already. Now what that level of mastery, with regards to driving
but speed that would be the sense of XF no and I CF no CAF no. So we didn't chimwa speed that's a truck no soon tomatoes no or do back corner and overtaking that obey no and a category of drivers omu ni mo ho a wonim say we no kuta car we na kwan ya me de ne fa so kwan we no kuta say na etimi cause speed no ya na so ya na kwan no ya design in such a way say ya si onyina obetimi agina easily ana
ya kwan ni na make the design of our roads no kwan no ntimi agina easily because baby awu gina no the bus stops near there ho you hear parking systems baby I will be park it you hear your crossing system baby I ni pe twam you hear intersections baby an intersection ho anything we share the nature of our road network in Ankasana it doesn't augur well for the usage of that until here carefulness Ankasa so
because okay truck no dimrika na we dey free Bomfa junction adwani achrakra unto free Bomfa junction on a straight stretch udru baby cement we ya say you verge to the left ensuo na there na hwe baby trucks no sisi no as we speed o mo de bend this left no or bend the fence no so ano or approach ohene nkwanta on say obekọ left na wasan ba right na wasan ko left na ba right biem ansa na waba be fro bepo ni nyina so so hwe fom ho a road markings no ka bibi kirawo say ha say menye overtaking ha say menye say road marking fine ofro kokko no wie ye no ano unse straight on no aba ba bia rider steel for no one unto free rider steel for no afi no ofro into offro no say ya no 3 lane said do free nkran ba no baako na do free kumase ko no so wo mienu to mo free wia dru ba bia ngo emaba we ton normal kakra mire ni ade no a unse ho no obesane ofro ya no turn to the left won so free akra ba wo so wo ofro anyama wo mienu
2 lanes
so odru one say slower vehicles no free encline air corner no ehon no be attempt to say obe maneuver it imagine so be free kumase ba na ofro osane ya no san fro ya no bend ya no hia wa hwayam hihie ansana osane wie ya so no na fe no wo sa bepo eye konongo odumase Anglican school ho obo bepo no anu asan sane no asan bo bepo no e de ko eye rural bank no ape wo de akwa fa twumu awa se de say hotel go bi ho no so ti ho no nyina no upusa ho say se ne papa mo pa na se de ho ye densely populated no e was so be duru ho kura more than 50 kilometers per hour
ho kura no of ankabe 25 30 kilometers per hour especially even on the climbing lane no the lack of discipline climbing lane area ma heavy duty vehicles because of say omuntimi contaminating offer kakra sa and climb because of the nature of say your speeding system highways no enye because say well engineered highway because of yesika semunti no yentimi nye ebia dual carriage roads and as yetimi expand the roadbed for traffic flow nti no obi ahu climbing lane na official no so an aspect of the road network I say ka bia fa so bi but a specifically designed for heavy duty vehicles so beto bo ase no afo beto bo ase befo be wie no obi ba obi hu no so osane so obi so be hu no na nka mani pa na timi akọ ayen de ene de ofa obi wan say obi the speed no obi ra wani mo ho e obi nso oba no obi hia onti ho no at the climbing aspect ho na yaye no friends say o climb here 2 lanes who descend here ene so no ene so 2 lanes no na nketwa no kwa beji afa nti akese nko nya ba bi mfa o and mostly obehwe no na obi a break you ho no na wa ho ka be pon so na ho so be ho na abejame enya jame pe ofa na traffic na congestion be kese ho ho na de very rough nya de ne ba no most we do obi aso fa ta hwa obi o circulators no we ya say sisa be pon so crime lane so obi o kwa no afa lane ni mienu e fa ne fa wa kan finfin otimi nko na hoda abe kwan na narrow this a police for be gina be direct traffic no iti sa ho ni nyina no we need to look at it na ye hu say ye road infrastructure anyhow we design our roads no ebe good for traffic flow na kwan na me krom no fa ya hwe ne yi sa kwan nya so afi krom because
the nam krom kan atimi ye kodu se na wo sa ko yi afa konongo bypass wo ho ya ye ho dey anyinam bypass wo ya ye ho dey osino bypass wo ya timi ya ho dey
we need to do it unze ya bypass so no na construction amafo so si adan ekoho ade a ukọ major highways in the advanced countries no obehwe ne ho na commercial farms into ho no yesi adan anan say ye encroach the road infrastructure na kasa no lesser because ɛhɔ apple farms anaasɛ ɛyɛ plantain friends farm anaasɛ plantation forestry bi wɔ hɔ nom a ɔbɛda akɔkɔsi dan wɔ saa bea no ayɛ deɛ ne deɛ the moment ebitwa kwan to wɔ pɛpɛpɛ no na abɛ commercial area obi akɔpɛ kwan ho plot sɛdeɛ bi obɛsi stores no no so no ɛde ayɛ rent na abɛ commercialize area no eti yɛ major road infrastructure ne nyinaa no ɛda ne stores the moment ɛda ne stores no so no na ɛma traffic flow no ɛso so no ɛlɛte because the time abɛdi wɔ kwan no so ansa na wɔtumi akɔ na waba no ɔfa si akra Kumase number of speed ramps wɔ kwan no so because wonam kurom nko ara na ɛkɔ kurom nko ara na akɔ baabi abɛduru am sɛ wonam kurom yɛ nkɔkɔ bypass no akra na bɛfa hɔ no bɛ sɛ ebusi kakra but the rest of it all ni nyinaa no wo sɛ adan ya na yɛsi kwa ɛbɛ kakra no saa kwan wei yɛbɛtwa di bɛ 8 hours ɛwɔ so because ekuro bi abɛ speed ramp ɛbɛ yɛbɛdu bi ano so no na sign ne bɔ hɔ no 50 kilometers per hour 30 kilometers per hour into by then what may flow and of idea harbor break and we need to rethink the design of our road infrastructure and the nature a spatial planning so they be boy and just Ghana be kese pa na so yetima kasa yenkom hwe ne hwen kran with the traffic so we the traffic so be 2 hours now we be yakɔ nyankodue the sana be your major highways ni so then you be kwana so of fire
asanka traffic won kran yanka wo kan say yema intelligent traffic light network na ye adwuma enka anua betimi a regulate who moves where say a betimi adem but adie na ama etimi ba say traffic light won kan nyina na nya adwuma
fa we say ni nyina ye programming and gradually no ye gusu a ye kɔ hɔ kakra at least ye kɔ but we say the rate at which a ye kɔ ye nimu no eye slower than we expected because population growth no higher than the rate at which ye move ahead with technology. I don't see amaya kechi kakra. But gradually, we need to get there. The universities near the end of the boy. We go universities now. Programs are more in terms of IT. Any near man boy no more augmented. Artificial intelligence. No such me juma. A bit me a boy because we share that the number of police officers are managing traffic alone or the city of Accra of a hard game. You should talk say police need to issue abona or against a traffic situation here. Maybe you no more. It requires original ho. But because of say you need the right technology.
You need road engineering in Nkomo kakra emra. Na why are there comments on the road issue no say Randy olinsusu amankwa osi osua no ma bebre free ho.
Brother Michelle.
Brother Michelle, muna muni madwene dem timu. Oh, Sir Randy Bekumi. Muna muni madwene dem timu. Engineer Abdullahi Mahama, a roads and building consultant, and in Nkomo kakra. Engineer Mahama yamwa. Engineer na we are what to say. Right. You. Sasia, the rate of population growth a little over 2.3% annually. And yes, sit down to giddy. And your road network in so as so young building as much as a bit me a couple with average of 1,000 vehicles every week. You free to mahabo. Such a menace. How do you propose we deal with it?
Remember, application of machine okay for so what the first way I think average cars are we 1,000 per week. I think it's more than that because as a DB is required because about 250,000 vehicles a year. Look, I underestimated. And the development are kind of 2.3 great in India. You can see it when you are in Accra. If you Accra, there in my year. Now, the extent of expansion that you see in terms of buildings, however improper they are. But we won't say, yeah, my table will to find out what I say, pride. What to call the child best here about a year to I hope I will do myself that one and the challenge. The piano at the Yeka, and I mean, I think that so much of you information that which will be credible. The Biano, Yeka, the population, with development is chasing population. Development is chasing population. Now we are happy with the slogans of the the jingle. You go to an ideal suburb, then those who just bring up the assembly would just be comfortable to sit there. We don't have Kadia in the court and I consulted buildings in line. With William, not a crowded, I developed another challenges. And this is some of the things that maybe in the ocean, these are some of the things that is the assemblies concentrate so much in the built environment, and then they overlook their outskirts. Over two in not abetum. And so when I drive most of the time now, some of them are more fine or they much time. I moved some of the assemblies, and there's almost a big post moment where we need bound, especially with filling stations and other buildings along the outskirts of our roads. And sometimes a warehouse, a filling station, a factory determines the population that suddenly goes around it. I say, what does my way is fine. But I can better my and some bypass. Now you full a graph. Now within a matter of microseconds, if you acquire the value of the land quickly changes. Buildings are strength up just at the front of the road, and the assemblies do not attack importance to it immediately. The inconvenience become much bigger. But I've noticed one of the things that we have to start to do. Like I said, Obi driving Kwabenya, no bar Abedu, atomic junction, no come for a bria. We don't have to do a special move of the roads, no. We have to start to concentrate on the interconnectivity of our roads. As about the according to the Debian theology, over Satamu and six hour England, Adimayra. Udu America, part of their community, they are not traffic signals. A friend of blocks, 4, 5, 6 houses. There's a great line. There's a road that connects the next junction. 10 houses. There's a great line that connects. It could be in feet. Archu, feet Abenya, feet West Legon, Westland, and Bar Widow Medina, non connected to Medina, and increase the inconvenience at Dongo Junction with a light intersection to Royco, Wadenta, to Pantine, where governments have easily connected the Brekusu Abenya stretch to Ajimenti, Nabiti of that. This has been a jingle. As for the past 6-7 years, there has been countless demonstrations on those particular connectivity. As we are and the people who are supposed to take the by the horn. You can expand some of the roads in the country, but the increase of the traffic will just correspond with the expansion just because on connect other network. For them not to necessarily come to the T junction or the main junction and then distribute the traffic. So these are the few challenges that we see. ADAKABRI, Mama will give example back. Would the woman start to society with our extra do if we do Mama will get back. Also do traffic. And one of the most headache. Okay, so cafe five traffic in Accra. We Kaswa. Would the Amazon and the APS. Ufa to William. And then be check our fear. Would the Adenta Afraha Amania Valley View record. It's one of the most pronounced traffic. Why make 8 of them? Health condition, like I said, if you are in, you are lucky to be in your purpose, you know what we're going to pick up with Bimboa, another one where should be another whatever. you can stretch your legs. And sometimes people try to just to have a look at how people feel when they're in the truck. The next thing is really on the knee. I tried this. And they'll put this one with traffic in the bed 3 hours. Now, if you experience this traffic or this level of repair throughout your career, we say traffic Monday to Friday, how are you going to finish? You can see the check up. Because I want to, because of the distance, a short distance. I mean, the check up ever to run about on an ordinary time like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. or on a Sunday ideal time, going to less than 8 minutes. But in the peak or the peak of the movement, we are usually about 2.5 hours for an otherwise 5, 10, 20 minutes maximum. Then, now look at it. I brought the Dudua because I want to check something. If you are Dudua, value you and it's about before they have to go to even Olympic and that's what move is business. So Bona also more about business. And then that's identical. Then that they don't end on the anti-junction to assess the brief. To assess are you doing something? And to be able to connect to Taiwan and to other areas beyond yourself. But I was putting on my attention for now. I think there's a judge, I think that my attention. Some quite the why there was a police station. It's just a short distance of like less than 10 minutes. If that road is constructed, and that within 8 kilometers, that will take about 40% of the people who are going to assess the market, the biase, the degree, Tutu, Mompon, Abutechi, Amonoko, Mansi, Kokon. That road that connected to the back of the bridge station. But a lot of the cars would have to drive in 2-3 hours to the desert and connect back to Plantain. And now have to drive on the other back to Mensa. I come and find the Pediatric, the Classic, Jankama, A3. I should have all the way to Mansi to Kuporia. A lot more people are not using the latte mountain. But this can be that the education is not too steep like the last mountain. It can take a jump of the traffic. Other people could have even connected from all moment. How do you do it? Someone connected by email and go back to work. So you make the traffic some fast. And recently, military NPR on the police for a
Francis Xavier Sosu.
Thank you. That connection of that road is part of the Adenta Dodua road. That distributed traffic, fairly. But the state of that road, of course, so you are using a pickup, I use a pickup, and you have difficulty even your being for that short stretch. So if you have to, maybe one of the days you have to let the military be sitting or the technical be sitting in the room, and then just say they want to do connectivity action. Now let the Kenyan population call your studio and be given ideal connected routes. The ministry will have to be jotting them down. And then when they think the AFC people, they do that. And you see that by a year or two, when those connectivity routes are properly connected, you don't need a pool of vehicles to come to a junction and inconvenience everybody before they connect to their various locations. That is the problem that we have as well in this country.
And yeah, Ken and crying. A intelligent lighting system here can also be to me regulate traffic one crying. At the end next year, would me a greater part of Accra. Na intelligent in lighting so anya adwuma.
Then there are maintenance for the system. And you say ADAKABRI the CCTV cameras. Here Juma. My biggest capital because the discipline will not stop. But I think the government should take some money. So maybe $100,000. Which is almost like 800,000 Ghana cedis, whatever it is. Every investment in one, I can relieve people from condition and then punish people who abuse the law and make significant amount of money, more than 100,000. At the same time, movement in the community. We must start to do that. That's my answer to that question. The last now, Medina like everybody stood out there for looking to that. Not like doing that green is so I have to do the best. Because for the year thing, nobody dare. Like I said, it's a mockery of the thing. Yeah. The one of them put license application. Not for 3 days. Not this school license and so green and I saw right now a body for days. Because for the Twitter before it was attended to.
Na because the eastern part of Accra and so Adregano, East Legon, Trasaco, the Echo School Junction. Now I notice say School Junction margin towards Zoom line or head office as almost dualize quino. And from School Junction so to Anakrum and you see me a friend Anakrum of you. And they call Airport Hills and so you're dualizing that. And a year from Adregano to a year Trasaco Susono. I won't say overhead your friends bridge be also being built. Then East Legon police station across the motorway. So another overhead is being built. What is it all about?
It is about the phone overhead, the less than traffic. And then also traffic. Now we have to say Udu junction. That is a T junction. Matter a square. Also cross junction. A lot of drivers have to be tolerant to avoid head-on collisions or side collisions. In the event what they were having those ones, then you bring in what we call the signal, the traffic light. Now, when a traffic light is also doing what programming on that, the volume of traffic is increasing during a certain measure now. The next elevator is when you have maybe the first light, which is the first interchange, flyover, interchange. Then when that point is also under overutilized, it's under depression. Then you do second tier. So that's why I always tell you, Bukwasi interchange will never expect traffic around it because of the fourth tier. The fourth tier eliminates all traffic. And on the book, for you to be able to go across without having, we are looking at the volume of traffic at almost 2 minutes. And for you to avoid that kind of volume, the motorway at the time maybe I check Accra. Now I'm 2015. But about 93,000 vehicles per day on the motorway. So can you imagine when you bring traffic lights to stop suddenly the movement of vehicles on that extra train because other than at least go towards the other spaces. So that is the essence of the flyover so that the two vehicles will move in their swing without any interference. So these are some of the things that government is doing, which is also supposed to be applauded for in trying to eliminate the traffic now, building almost all the areas. But we have a problem to our planning.
Now, people say, what is the point about you build the fourth year interchange at Okuase, but then we refuse to continue with the arterial road from Okuase to Eye and Swam bypass one?
Me carried the contract in 2016. Fortunately, the DHA had to call and do another review to expand the carriageways. So I think 4 LPA, 3 express, and 2 service lanes. You see that the contractor has his site camp. I will see down on the
Yeah, I must have my lorry park ornament.
Lorry park ornament, the people trust of the contractors here. But I think the next maybe the financial terms of government because it's going to be capital intense. There are about, if I'm not mistaken, about 9 foot bridges on that road. time for the pages.
Right.
Yes, on that one, so that at least you don't have Medina Dental history as well.
Yo. Young fancy for now. Na Meji Brenna yet me aba. Na me just a no nyina no certain selected roads or one weekend. Yet na kemu. Ni nyina na step out ni buy abeka ho asem.
Think that try find.
Right. Mate. Yo, engineer Mahama nyame nshira. Right. Enti engineer Mahama ne di nkomo nem said about had makwa de kase ye ka yenwie ne. Na answer na penfo bebe mo no. Enokafo akwa yatene nka kakra of the MPP stock. And this is the birthday boy TT Katno of the NDC stock. Amaba wabi ese womo ayada no. I request a special enyum at the amanity. Let's hear what a member one have got to say in this special music. Hey, TT Katna. Was it maybe a TT Katna Becobia will be the nature Costa, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, and all the dams? Nina said, and the original TT. If I knew. Yeah, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, all the dams, Miriport Dam.
Alagare, Prima your office neck and deny complete.
Professional, Prima is a professional woman. Don't drag her into your whatever. And professional woman, she's doing her job. When we are in a moku, I could be in a bleeding. No, just an ear.
Ben Lucius.
Obanyo chen mbi boy emo.
No problem. Obi you any batabela 7 je.
Mbi boy any tabi actually na ya sap.
Na ya. Nchele mo na. Ncha mo ko bang me.
LGBTQ hu ye.
O fa na me, boy me.
Agbe.
Any you are your friend la we ke feel me nwa jole.
But you look handsome on your birthday, especially with Nadoa. Wana haboni ne.
Money ha mi fugwe. Julie. Julie Belle, Julie wish you be there. No, to work.
No, can number Hale, book and number Hale.
In God number Hale.
Shimino, sending me directly, send Kahabo.
Name no has in studio and we're sending him here.
Well, came Julia Caminta, a black one in Kayala.
You, but I remember what way?
You live in a black one. Ni Kayala 25th. Where Sanaka black bang in a rebanko. Agbanan Kenyami. Right. Plenty yatuna say TT Katno, birthday boy. Quick comment on say statistically almost 8 persons must die every day for the past 5 months into Ghana. We can only look at the statistics, but we appear not to profile any solutions to it.
Thank you, ADAKABRI. Your church here, it's you for your area. We will be mobile. ADAKABRI, I'm commenting on road accidents. It's deaths. Maybe your friend is saying health minister. Asembi. Asembi hame. Asembi hana miti mi afa to bisa no. Health minister ni na akufo ado ba me constituency la de kotopo. Na ombebubu la polyclinic. No mo share boss omba be si polyclinic na. Check akra health minister mi hu say converting. Abra ye confirm me no. No aka chen so omo start ashase edu baby. My update. ADAKABRI makoho enura me fa ho. As I can speak with you now, it is confirmed, and I went to see it yesterday. Nothing is on the land, not even stones, not even a strip of stones and sand is on the land. Yeah, there's no contractor here, or this signboard baby see you say design imponier. Me akase onini. Nti ya pomocho, omna muka so mbesi agenda 111 88 bi na ekoye 111 no. Ene yesi omunya asase. Nti me panacho la dade ko to po asase ne de. Nya afi no mko pebi wo baby. It is ready. South Labadi is ready for building. Nti ya pomocho. My people are suffering. They have to travel an arm and a length before they go to the clinic close by. Ridge. And that particular clinic was actually helping Teshinungwa. It was a heavy.
My brother, director, Dr. Frimpong.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Frimpong.
It's unfortunate. Inti yabe pa omocho. wherever it is no omo dia
afa kwa wo comment kakra
omo mbehwe sa
say omo hospital wo honom ana yakobu atu agu
yeah
ana esi besi ama ni esi wom
yensi on besi
ya se ebutu go na bed bi wo honom obi ya de beto so bia na o ma fie bi awu ano mi ole there's a particular bed ko
na guy ngbagede agede nyamami
chale
so serious, on a serious note no you best stress health minister if there's anything that they can fast track to get that hospital back on stream no omunya because with this one it's not an issue of land ni baby I know munya land
ni da
ho
lands commission for adwuma for so wuntira nye yi a ombekọ akoye paper kra dia mobi ama auto
ama obi develop you see a pomo chong they should come in
lawless groupings in this country
they should do something to help my people
obi aba no my paper amano
meanwhile so this time so 3 in 1 no so ko searcher ombe wo commission wa ye wo survey aye wo your friend is saying 3 places and stand there
at the same time
so that means if there is somebody to sell land for you know so 3 places in Nakunaibe how you know but yeah best no
okay
you should expedite action on that issue no my ADAKABRI on road deaths and accidents even one life or one soul to die not acceptable the word accident shouldn't even happen but because we are fallible and we are human no it happens but numbers ne kosoro pe na fe ya sema ya tete ebi a major issue it may cause accidents and show statistics to a potholes. Somebody dodging a small pothole because some person didn't tie be boom. And I say when who pothole in time because in sure to over 2-3 days you should road ne be but after a week or befa hono. All of a sudden na pothole kesi bi okwan so wa bobrim. Wa bobrek na so ye no so evi abun say na obi nkwa akohwere. Until some of them are not 100% the fault of the drivers. It is the road. A bumpy road. Mo kwanye da monim hai. Mfaso sesia between police depot. Ebedu hai. Potholes e was so a miniature potholes that can derail your car. But obi anka say obi ejuma. The same thing I obeka say urban roads one here now town if you're saying other roads and safety for one here. But you ask yourself the question, say, whose responsibility is it? In Africa, there people get away with so many things. You and I know. Say you were England, and I say you were US. A road user can actually sue the council for bumping his car into a pothole on the road, and the council will pay. Ghana, it's not going to happen. But the fact that it's not going to happen does not mean, say,
what's to be happen?
Ghana, you know, say, in Ghana, ADAKABRI,
and
when you read law, like you are the lawyer, how many tort cases? Tort. How many tort cases go through? Tort, that word tort.
There were cases of obese will be na anya.
You see, it's tort. How many tort cases go through in Ghana? Yes. Tort cases saying they go through. Even medical negligence. Medical negligence is also a challenge in our law court because who say hospital. What am I saying? But on a serious note, even one soul should not be lost due to the negligence of somebody's job to fix the streets. Most of the time, they are road signs. Maybe I mean who say baby turning road signs, walk one so yellow line your mouth when who reflect the scene still the driver want to go speed. I don't know what's in their head at times. So but you say I don't know.
A Jubilee House on the Liberation Road. Answer yellow no.
That means don't park there, don't even enter it.
So if you cannot cross to the other side,
you don't move.
Don't move. So you stay behind the yellow, and then let somebody stay behind the
other side.
The yellow. It is only when it is green and you can cross
all over.
Before traffic in this.
And so said Ministry of Defense. They have Ministry of Defense. They are war have go quite as well before them. And that's what they need now how to control it because excuse me to say, because they don't want anybody to pass in front.
French.
Excuse my friend. Say penny bar, he should have his alleyway to pass. It's a hard year to make sure say clear on when
and clear a Jubilee House or the no.
I don't know whose job it is to do that. I don't know whose job it is because you're very wrong. That's our yellow line.
I'm not so official.
ADAKABRI 70 pounds, 70 pounds to enter a yellow line in England.
In England, 70 pounds.
70 pounds.
Which is 10 point what?
We'll do almost 1,000 Ghana.
700 cities.
700 cities. To just enter the yellow line, come and be trial, say, you are in trouble. Until you have to be a sensible driver on the road.
Now, diesel crowd into me, and that is I'm away by Ghana. What's your boy?
ADAKABRI. Okay, I say, I'm going to Spotify and buy a crown, no mukuta machines, no crown, no crown. Okay, they see what you have. Not what I was say. Phobia target your more intentionally just to disturb them. Almost stop people. Illegal points are in your bus stop. Crana. Ni wa be out than enye. So it's the culture and the mentality of we as a people. That is what causes the death. Because everybody driving on the streets, believe me, you 90% have driver's license, and I can tell you 90% have common sense. And you know that moving in the red line or the yellow line is wrong. Doing overspeed in an area where there are a lot of people is wrong. Driving in an area where you are not very conversant with the road, you must slow down. What's your neck by? And they kill people all the time. And then they go back and begin to plead.
So how do you combine the suffering of killing people on the roads and at the same time buying so much diesel into the vehicle?
ADAKABRI, diesel not dear. Diesel issue not dear.
Total deregulation.
If they deregularize it, I think that the deregularization is not the fundamental basis of our fuel being up. It's one, our exchange rate. The exchange rate is actually killing us. Two, the taxes there must be reduced. If the taxes are taken off, government must look at alternatives to get the revenue. Don't bundle it where you think there's a lot of people in that tax basket.
Others are also suggesting a heritage fund, a stabilization fund.
ADAKABRI. Stabilization fund is scanning. Stabilization, there's no money there.
Right.
Heritage fund has come. Stabilization fund, and so money
the purpose for which a year stabilization
good,
fund.
but there's no money in the stabilization fund.
Oh,
when NDC was leaving power, we had over 200 million in it. Today, there's nothing there.
Yeah, dearie.
Actually, they used it. They've used it for other issues, but there's no money there. Esla, Omakape, Omoyusu. What am I saying? But my issue now is government must sit and think of possible ways of raising revenue and not total taxation. Some of the taxes, it's better. Baby, will be a soon. Over the weekend, last week, the fuel price go up. I'm hearing transport fares is going to go up. And when it goes up now, it affects you now. Okay, I mean, when I'm going to petrol 50, diesel 62 cities or 61 cities, no. But you have the power to correct it, no? Because you are enjoying free fuel and free what have you, no? You think it will never come to your turn. The moment you walk out of office, it is glaring in your face. So for 4 years, but this is the time, it was assuming I am buying the fuel, is it okay to buy petrol at 50-something cities and buy diesel at 60-something cities? Let's look at the breakdown and see how best. If you want to go back to deregularization, ADAKABRI, the BDCs are going to struggle.
You rather want to say deregulation.
The deregulation.
Deregulation.
And what does that mean then?
Deregulation. It's a price control. The JJ say your didn't koto buy, also to recover
the cost. And that is more dangerous.
Why subsidize it?
That's more dangerous. Because you see between now and December, the last time I checked, Bloomberg had capped the fuel acquire $100. So that's what it is. That's what it is. But fuel is not actually crude is not actually going up. The prices are not really going up. But to buy a mine because the rate of the foreign exchange is going up, BDCs are buying the dollar off the market. And in economic terms, that's what raises the price of the USD. Some time ago, I heard the Bank of Ghana saying, or bringing in dollars, no, the Masa BDCs for no, to reduce the pressure on the normal market. So for how long did they subsidize it?
Enoch, remember, Enoch.
Oh, you're called Enoch? Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Now, at present, you to two a year petroleum products more. I say, free for all. Be account.
Offer. Mami fa in chia son koma yeti fo nyina. Na me ma belated happy Father's Day. So happy birthday you grow to influence society.
Amen.
You grow a change agent.
Amen.
And support government to realize his goals.
Amen.
And make sure when Julie says
yes. And I know Uncle T will join us in 2020.
He will give the number.
Uncle T will join us in 2020.
And if Julie asks for a number, I should give it to her.
They're breaking the 8 agenda. They're breaking the 8.
Hey, are you talking about breaking the 8?
Oh yes.
Jesus.
You look
really
more like
the concept of globalization.
Globalization is a theoretical thing that we studied in school. And that is what Baumia is practicing. The book Economics is what he's practicing. Okay, but Jeremy, okay, what was it? Let's mean Jaba.
Me offer Dr. Kwame Aduku for belated happy birthday.
Over Kwame.
Belated
happy Father's Day. So Sebonsu, Patak, my grandfather. Hey! Na Sebonsu.
My belated happy Father's Day. Father ADAKABRI, petroleum products, because main petroleum products, we make energy. They are the driving force of every economy. In the moment, energy price because talk of all forms of energy. It affects the econometrics.
Mm-hmm.
Everything changes within our economic circles because in terms of production, over here energy,
that's true.
We studio high tea. So you do can you will need to refuel your more genset, with some petroleum products before you can come back and serve your listeners. I don't see energy is the driving force of every economy, whether developed economy or emerging economy or whatsoever. The energy price costs and it is not only in Ghana. Ghana is on an island on its own. The little one you produce, because say oil marketing, oil producer, because you are Jubilee field, you are Tin field, and Sankofa and and those fields are there. But in terms of production, we share the quantum of your oil production and the stakes of the stakes are your 10% free carried interest are your this production pass the I think say Jubilee is saying 80 barrels a day. 80 barrels a day. The 80 barrels now say how many barrels? It's just about 8 barrels a day. And 8 barrels, they're refining 8 barrels for Ghana has to serve our population now. We
should look at the refinery aspect.
It's good that we look at the refinery aspect of it. But you see, energy controls not be in such a way say a be everyday life. There are some people who control the energy situation around the world. Talk of the advanced countries, more storage of energy for some number of years. I'm told America over 200 years and other things. Nigeria and the likes, in Ghana, money in India. In 3 months, 6 months, we say hooray because it's unheard of. Say we can have that quantum of reserves, support the nation in terms of need. In the idea, they be an hand to mouth. You could top beton. Crabbing a war you store said in case of emergency and any eventuality, it can support the nation until say you be push they are restocking your reserves. The recent invasion of Russia and Ukraine, Russia one of the largest producers of oil on the global stage. Can't take it away from them. They had the sanctions on Russia as far as an invasion on Ukraine. Example. The allies, Saudi Arabia, money we say almost position on this invasion and then bottlenecks near the end of saying. And into Abema oil pricing, About a year control system be effective we are seeing now. And in terms of inflation rate, it is not only Ghana, all around the world, developed country, Israel money are doing and obi a break on the current tragedy are befalling the whole world. This year, the politics of crude oil at the point now baba ye political mantra, ye tam gallon, near Bisani boy saying we are paying so near Tony saying we are paying so near Tony saying, and that kind of politics is not flying because Ghana for who say we don't have control over that commodity. And don't whether government A or government B and a war by mono say only control over that commodity. I just say be a case government you can't sample or the sika ebeshim now my rebate on it. Say be a 12 cedis, 13 cedis per liter. I buy be my
a quick one minute Pukuado, Belgium. I say, I went to Germany and I crossed the yellow line and yellow lights at the same time, and my bill was 230 euros. The yellow line, any yellow lights, flashing lights, Amber, 230 euros. Now, wait, just one see the man and the baby will be as one family. Last time, you're registered as a fine.
Exactly.
Let us have a
that system, almost system in here because of that connectivity. Their national database near Juma with their social security number, no, and also they are aligned to the number plate of your vehicle. Yeah. And the moment the police be pick your number plate, now why will be they can have access to your bank cards near there to block you if you fail to pay those fines now. And the next time you get you get a summons or doorstep to appear before the court and show cause why you should not be convicted on that offense. And the systems are working and gradually we are getting there. At least for the first time in our history, the national identification system database or no more. As a country collectively, see a boania fine tune. Then yet that political gimmicks. So I buy way or I buy way back, no be infiltrated system, I buy or Hona Sanya man, ye cassa ye preserve as a national data. Now boy of I bet me do stage a German money idea do a fines near idea no. Subsequently, a bit me about at a point to say a DVL also can rely on the same national identification system to also align your registration place towards that. I don't see police show up. I was driving to Obuase at one point and I'm far I seen for stretching so. It me do I send down my baby. In fact, I was speeding. But I was so tired. It be traffic more Bujumburam. And it was stress of I spend over about 2.5 hours, 3 hours on this stretch. The quiet journey so travel 4 hours. I just say almost the shorter part of the journey was spending almost 2.5 hours. They say you are hitting more hours. Not knowing say police quiet so on more MTTD for no quiet so more check highway for. And the moment of me approach here now no with the speed gun no. It's okay and then say acheme. The pack here now no. Or you su ne way no e scan me insurance no. I must say me data in then aba. Say wow. Gradually Ghana we are moving ahead because the National Insurance Commission almost synchronize your data no. Now police can even scan the barcode of your insurance sticker to get your details. And
even your license plate
exactly
can also pull it out.
Absolutely. And see, gradually we are getting there. We all need harmony to all move as a nation. Digitization now, we say there, but so far, and your physical infrastructure, and the people don't see it. But gradually, if those infrastructure are buying where they go, in terms of digitization, a physical monument is see one more. The carbon say towers, is huge ones. Kind of cost people will appreciate it so much. But I know say with time, Ghana for ever appreciate the digitization agenda. We say the about the one also no. I mean, are very disciplined on our roads. Now, I check a lot of these accidents near there. Okay, no. Because we intersection cameras. Now it is serving a good purpose. But last time, I me jump Legon intersection. But me check the camera no and I'm say, hey, cautious because of what? Camera. Somebody is watching you. Who watches the watchman? The camera is watching you. Whether it is working or it is not working, I know there's a camera. I check this here, I can be picked on because there's a camera.
Then can you camera there?
I must be honest.
It was you
see, no, we need to admit that certain infrastructure area back when regulated our conduct as a people. I'm bringing this in because it is regulating us, and I'm just letting the people appreciate the benefit of some of this infrastructure. I check it a lot. If you are now accident missing intersection, so hitherto no na who the cause accident no but because of the cameras no it will tell you say way and a crossing way way if you have say there by any question koko and okoye and we ko hit no near there. Gradually we are moving as a nation, we are getting there. But the rate at which we are going, you know, they be America say slow. We need to accelerate it. We need to support government to go extra mile to achieve these targets. Achieve, you know. And back to this oil issues, you know. The driving force of every emerging economy, as I was saying, you know, energy. And energy are any control over it, petroleum products. And this petroleum products, you know, or more control was so at the international politics and they manage international trade, you know, because occurrence here I'm a commodity no have scarce. Once commodity no have scarce and what quatch, you know, a money born I it will pill, and also say kakere baby ano, say a boom to subiano, and also rages can already now they do Jume, no. But thankfully, because of the positives of this deregulation policy, I'm holding any possible in our current dispensation now, you know. But that's no any short say at the stations. And can be one can be cost reason no. Na can be cost station no na a short say. E be ni ho because obi try price increment. But we know say per the deregulation policy no, there were 2 I think calendars per month. The first week of the month and I think the middle of the month.
Of the first and middle.
First and middle of the month.
That's the third week.
Third week. And I'm checking on review pricing. Whether say a cost and I say a platform to work on it na abeboy. Largely, so me side with Uncle T. Say exchange rate is also no also influence the pricing regime because once your currency is depreciating, you know, automatically it will also affect friends say the product, the price of the product because what the foreign currency never quite imported products naba. And if you need more of your cities or more of your local currency, you know, now they are quite products naba. When my price regime no so I then and also etimi akosru. And I believe say the Bank of Ghana a year or more forex policy management in the MBA to at least regularize and I say to reduce the depreciation of our currency, you know. A bit my price and so stability kakra irrespective of how Ukraine Russia war no dictative price are the friends Association of Oil producing countries OPEC for no so ediom hwajima omode harness omo profit regime no. This year of some talk we say keto we say kese o first world war and second world war there. But the amount of money this oil marketing oil producing countries making from this crisis we are seeing now too outrageous because obi ahun chin we are seeing talk of the Americans, talk of the Europeans, Germany country ben and hun chin was a crisis we are seeing. Ebedu Africa there not just here you want to cry because your reserves no always be no it's in shambles and too strong. But Ghana, thankfully, I think that we have some level of import cover and substitution. The immediate push we system to regulate it. Yen shortages in our system. If say that policy alone for the regulation, friends MPA for any government thumbs up on the deregulation policy. But in terms of price adjustment, on that score. Now private transport operators near the almost also by and large of ADAKABRI also no. Most more increments.
We 650 liters of diesel multiplied by 13.39. We are looking at 8,700 cities.
Very significant.
For a journey to
a return journey to Boga.
That's crazy.
In and out. It's quite significant.
I was speaking to somebody 2 days ago. I say, Opheline Land Cruiser now or quarter credit and back in is 1,500. Out is 1,500. That's 3,000.
Oh, because before prior to this increment, for
that's
area, I think I bet Nissan NP300 no. Also, maybe I'm not top here now. Say price no. And ultimate top floor, maybe 800 cities now share the latest.
No? The latest now.
Latest
no,
the mass because
I just tell
you take area, but to be in real.
February 28th, yeah. In the move from 6.5 about 8.5.
And you
February 28th. It's March, April, May,
June, yeah.
4 months. Is there an end in sight?
There could be an end in sight, but it will take a bit of time because you need to rediversify some of these policies of the state, you know. na etimi control and forex regime no kakra na afi so no largely so no the producers so no omo so bottlenecks omo dey egu akwan mu so no you take them because obi or no the bottlenecks egu akwan bia no e wo the target a set it or achieve the target we are e say what did amen who did me dey aka nyina no check bio I don't know until some we are satisfied no who's afi there we've made enough and offer I was studying something and they are too smart to the extent okay electric vehicles na eba na oil producing countries ne person also make you almost sales almost make you a profit margin no? Before almost hedge against the influx of the electronic vehicles and I say the solar vehicles and those vehicles no? Almost like gradually so no so be good market anymore. What will be the use of fuel?
That's true.
So like say
electric buses no a kurom na nama na say betimi akọ intercity.
It depends on the capacity and any man be
no. Because London transport city and the kotra nyi so ebebo e ba wonte.
No, there's no silence. There's no sound.
You grow we must.
You grow so. Because the normal say asum
for the near
the manufacturer should put in some mechanisms. We are to make noise because we are used to. No, we are used to the sound nature of vehicles coming. And to take that off and to bring in something, a very silent.
Yes,
7 months ago. About 7 months ago, 8 months ago, I drive a electric vehicle, saloon vehicle,
electric
from China.
Both electric. You don't hear anything.
Completely silent. Completely silent. Wow.
Vibration, baby.
Nothing.
The only noise might be the wheels to the ground.
Exactly.
The gravel but the asphalt
or tiles and it's animal.
Oh, now what the type of paper shots here? Yeah, no one fat area. It do better traction on the road. Better than car. Because the brake pads in your house worry. Do better say calipers in the cabo. Another way the power get it. Who near? And the way forward. Our here with this more people dying and also high petroleum product prices.
The way forward say government policies no because we share some of these policies are mitigating measures now. They be amedwin who say time I year secondary school and your school fees. And as our policy and we say nyina ho no mo anka sitting bed in power offer. But we share and the national health insurance the national health insurance ni year adwuma yie pa na reduce life expectancy rate. Na free senior high school no so year adwuma yie a the burden of paying school fees in the money is taken on by the state. And then the now check a capitation grant and this and free ride for school children. All these social policies, these social interventions, no, na year adwuma. Though there will be hardship, no, papa. And especially even the planting for food and jobs. Planting for food and jobs, no. We invest so much into it, na production of food, no, eduane ebu abundantly. Na kakra uyi sika kakra to nya eduane dia. Because sika e penya no fire den. Okay, Maslow's theory of needs now. I think human beings have basic needs of satisfying their hunger. Shelter and clothing first. Before things were high in the first team. They compare land cruiser here then. Me pay eduane de menye eduane di, pay bi di mitiato, menye bi di mitiato. And so na me we me transportation e chira kwan. Se me fa trotro, se me fa taxi o, se me nanti o, se bicycle o, se motorbike o, se Uber o, se dey na me de be ko. But notwithstanding that, na food first and shelter first. It is a accommodation. Yeah, accommodation gaps are your system anymore. We get the deficit in accommodation are your and affordable housing scheme, no. Yeah, intensify a buying like government is doing, but very slow. I say we should inject more capital and if we releasing more lands, not private developers. Yeah, build the affordable home, real affordable homes. Offer and then you see real affordable homes. And then you see real one now. Uncle T, no, big man, no. Uncle T, big man, no. Uncle T, big man. Who's Uncle T birthday? No, but no can pisk you, bro. It's no big man. I'm with the birthday. Can pisk you, no.
Coded location.
Omo never go so much affordable housing. Me one so no. The word affordable no. Enka under privilege in society now. Omo sabi yo enka omo need opportunity to get certain level of accommodation. If you can here just one bedroom house, ne ba and now say a young person be a washer brabo say when you single room self-contained be a bit me a man opportunity to also think better. Now what's in the Juma and it's any money in and you no now one casa no more Trasaco dying, or one casa no more cantonment dying, or one casa no more port residential dying. Now affordable housing, no matter how could just for you. That's real affordable housing in America say. If you are able to put in those measures, not say affordable housing, real affordable housing, and they call to the real target group now. I'm a poverty line, yet me liberty, kakra. I want to be real crampo now because of the social schemes and the social policies. So you feel it, but feeling the past there. There's nothing there. Bibiania, two bottom, and a year free bottom.
Okay, me and TT cat now. Any end in sight. As a result of accidents and higher prices with the petroleum products.
The main thing I can say, Henry. I think that is.
Deputy Minister says there are plans involved. Plans afoot to revamp the oil refinery.
You remember when NDC was in power, we started refining. In the time of your friend is saying Iwadako. You remember? Omobaye na nomdi bikugu nsu no munya sa moving pina contaminated no. You remember? And then it crashed the system. From that time, nothing has ever happened till today. And I think that if government focuses there now, but in this oil business, no, everybody at every stage has an interest. It is you are going to refine. Let's just say BDC is here and don't be briefing hoppe. Another thing also happens. But government might be able to put their foot down and say, this is the way forward. We have to do ours. Nigeria started some more fuel. And you know, crude oil, and you know. Till today, it's not happening. So if Ghanaians will take a cue from Nigeria, we must have our refinery. And I believe, say, if we have that now, it will stop a lot
but
of
with
this.
the gurus allow?
That's what I'm saying. Say it's a cartel. You should be able to break the cartels back. Otherwise, it won't proceed. It should be easy because those who will not allow it are those who are getting the cut from the BDCs.
And they are powerful.
Yes. So, you see, at times that as a word I don't want to use, greed.
Greed?
Yes. For the whole nation is suffering. And only you are making your cut from allowing 2 ships of crude, refined oil into the country. And you tell me it's not greed?
Who here a product no? And I make my copy bosia. Akwakoto di abrewa. They also catch them say greedy.
Oh, you are greedy. Don't go and take the loan. Allow us to build ours so the whole nation.
1 week, you can't win the basic.
Look, it's a process. You will get there. ADAKABRI. And you produce a credit here. Odame. Brands no nyim and you overnight too. And not too sorry how much it's not easy. So building a refinery is not overnight.
That is just a single shot.
Yes. And a single shot, no, it happen here at the right time. If a leadership will take that shot now,
because
what time will get there?
Omo bua o man no. Na omo bua o man no. O man no be chance yes obe compliment. Ho ansa na watimi ababe. Na omo ka say omo nyaye a.
I'm not saying they should stop 100%. We need to do this side by side. Look at the refinery running. Then we can let you guys reduce, because at the end of the day, look, no matter the size of the refinery we have in Ghana, we cannot produce enough to feed the whole country. What am I saying? So you are reducing their levels, keke. And yes, we have balancing figure, no, so that amount detect price, no, all the time. It's the political will. Yes, political finance. It's the political will. The political will. ADAKABRI same be o ha me pa. Asem ne ha me pa. Enra me hwe news. Enra me hu bibi na me yem am say na ba we cry ni hwe hia. You say Ghana signs 24.98 million credit facility with Indian government. Babe Agric. Yenye sika o baby a. And then yanko Christian Council for And then you see a Greek secretariat. I'm pass off for months now and to one fee. I saw in her. And GBN fee Ghana for me and yet to free number me and Jijin to bois. But we are able to do that to raise over $100 million. ADAKABRI, you ask yourself, how are black people thinking? You're doing saying? Yes, how are black people thinking? Inside, we are able to say that we have a project and we are raising money towards it. We are raising money towards it. And it is going steadily. And you have government communicators defending this to the core, to the end. But government has found $49 say you capable $24 million, which is a subset divided by 200 or 100. I wonder who sat down to do this 1+1. Who sat down? Government communicators are defending the cathedral. Look at the millions going there. Meanwhile, you are going to chase a loan for this small facility, and you cannot raise that. You cannot put together a secretariat to do that. No, I think it is unfortunate.
No, over cathedral. No, we have religious tourism.
Say
Uncle T, cathedral. Cathedral can also serve as a religious tourism. You see, sometimes we chastise every action of government. But no matter what, we must do what is relevant in its current state.
I'll allow you to continue. Let me ask you this question. You have a family. You have a family. Obey me 1 second. You have a family. You live with your children. Your children haven't eaten, but you've gone to buy a Mercedes Benz. What kind of craziness is that? It's madness. No, it could be what is single room with our compound house? I got top BMW. What is single room with our compound house? What got top BMW? I see quite who the garage? Where they see quite who drive a public bathhouse? Who people are not better Mercedes Benz? Who are to cut them? Who are you impressing? Who are you impressing? It's absurd. It's madness. It's madness.
I advisor to the de facto flag bearer of the National Democratic Party. De facto advisor. Because of our advice we were on. Every year, John Dramani Mahama Ifra imported bulletproof vehicles for office of the president. Presidential convoy, bulletproof. Of our sono. HK specifications, specifications. How many Toyota Camry vehicles and the balance here and they support the Ghana Police Service? How many saloon vehicles and they support the Ghana Police Service? We didn't top up. But balancing alone, vehicles no yet so near specs no yet be Ghana Police Service. But not presidential a villa and as a presidential convoy and John Dramani Mahama penso or here bulletproof Ghana Hania war.
Oh, but it was a good thing the MPP did. I don't argue with you. It was good. But my issue now is, are you doing equalization? Are you equalizing the agric thing and this?
The infrastructure is relevant. The infrastructure is relevant. You understand? Say no. Once we are building a religious life, religious tourism, because as part of the infrastructure, you see, I built the largest Bible museum in the world. But who said that?
What kind of reasoning is this? What kind of reasoning? What is single room? Compound house. Ewo pokwasi nwremu baby akoto Benz edisi kwan ho enye se kwan no kraka ko view but who jare ewo public bathroom na wo pia wo betina Benz na wo do kroma no you handkerchief dey gent. What kind of disaster is that? Me no dey dey bo hu ha.
And now we do birthday we gold papa be go.
Share the afa.
When the cost of fugu ahoma dey ni bi we dey hand moving. The most expensive food and show. When you know we be economic trend what say how much now.
Madam for everybody doing the toman.
Yapon pass them from TT cat na the birthday boy from the NDC stock. Then pass them enoka fuakwa of the MPP stock. Na me man teach me na ya de bremo. E wo neat 100.9 FM. Me de me ho chia me from ADAKABRI Mamudu Osioma. Na eye panyi kwadwo da me ado na dim si abontene. Go pass ma Jeros agema e bo ni chidom. Na kwe free yeso e na sabe say one. Abra free ma bankro ne na ya asafo.
ɔno nso so ɛna technical production si ɔmo na so but for now yes sorry ɛne deɛ Abraham wo so bae ɛbɛbɛfa ɛyɛ chocolate ɛde hyehyɛ ma no na ne nyinaa emu no yɛde aseda so ɛma Ola Kwaku Michael na Ola ɛna deɛ bɛkɔ fie esusu so ɔde bɛkɔ jojojojojo oba na di trotro line mu a tie Ola ɛwɔ wasom wotena trotro no mu a tie Ola ɛwɔ trotro no mu wotena wɔ private care mu a tie Ola ne nyinaa no yɛ neat 100.9 FM
Oha Echi Ponkno Neat FM